at all. Sister Stella, I can hear. I can't hear you at all.
Yeah. Maybe you move. No. Not you move.
It's okay, I talk now.
Okay, now I can hear you now.
Okay.
We can hear you
I
now.
just want to appreciate you guys for the work you guys are doing. Thank you. I'm doing testing. If you see SDN, me. Thank you. Bye.
I'm so sorry for that, Stella, because I thought because I tried to give this mic and saying that they want to bring Sister Stella in. I said, why should you bring somebody in? Like, Sister Stella have an account, so it's kind of feeling. Hanky panky something. These are disgruntled former ex staff that was sacked. 10,000 of them. Elon Musk throw them out of the window, and most of them they come from Africa, and we know specifically is from the zoo. These are people working for the Islamic State of Nigeria on their behalf because they know the know-how on this X, so they are the one that is jumping in all the time. I was even trying to suggest something today, but I didn't say it out. But maybe there's a lot of people that has been on our spaces, not just every single spaces that our people are hosting. They've been there for years, but they haven't spoken. So if we can, one day call these people out, because I've been taking screenshots all the time. If we can one day call these people out so that they can even take the mic for even if it's native language, speak it. We want to hear who is on that listen, because putting picture and putting names, there might be a Uganda person, it might be from Equatorial Guinea, So at least let that person speak, even for a second, so that we can know whom that person is, so that we know what Cameron Kanaya, so that we know where our problem is coming from sometimes on spaces, because we don't know who is who. You've been following us forever. Oh, every program, all of I know, like I'm telling most 5 people, I've been I do take screenshots all the time, and then go back and do reflections on what's going on and what happened. So that these people has been on the space all the time. They never spoken for one day. I'm telling you, this is about more than a year or it's been going on. So I'm not saying that anyone that didn't speak that they're bad people. No, it's not about that. But sometimes at least we let them come in and speak, even if their native language say it. This is not about grammar now, so that we can hear from that person, so that we know who's behind the mic. Thank you much, our sister Stella, for putting that up. Yes, and what I think the space is having issue at the moment as I speak. You guys should hold on. I'm going to go out now. Okay, Blizzard. They have released it. They try to play one on me. I'm telling you, they're frozen the whole thing, and I was about to run out. So anyway, who are we getting in there? I think Mazi, Helen Peters, you're back. The mic is yours if you want to contribute towards our previous speakers. The mic is yours, please. It's like our sister is not close to her mic. Okay, she's here. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello. Thank you very much. I wanted to let you know that it was Sister Stella that was speaking. And we were hearing her, but the mic was not with me. So I said, let me request the mic at any time I want to speak so I can have it. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm still busy right now. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Carry on. Not a problem. We'll get there. It's like what she said, she just tell us that she was the owner of that STNW or something. I wasn't aware of it, so I will go and unblock her. You know what? I have to go out. The co-host, you can take care of the whole thing now. Let me just go out quickly because they want to broad this place down there.
Ugochukwu, carry on, sir. Is Ugochukwu there? Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Thumbs up, please.
Just go ahead. Just at least few minutes.
For where? Okay, Ugochukwu, carry on, sir. Carry on.
Worry, sister, can you hear him talking?
It's like it's only you that can hear me, you know.
Yeah, I can
I
hear
beg
you,
you.
but I
When
don't.
they hear me, make I speak my worry pidgin English. Oh. If una dey my bro, my sister,
Okay.
our yes, na now we dey see am. Abeg, my sister carry go jare Biafra first. I open your mic, make you begin the throw away for Nigeria zoo people.
Ah,
May they hear us.
thank you, my sister. Good morning, Sister Ori. Good morning, Gochuku. Good morning, Jide Work. Good morning, everyone. Otunwamwanya, Ellen Peters. Everyone, I greet you. Good morning. Thank you so much. I just wanted to make some contribution to this topic because I don't want to have to say nothing without saying something about this total disintegration of Nigeria is the permanent solution for all by my PM, by Sade, by me. This is the solution. I was just talking to somebody from Nigeria today, and they telling me that there's so many police army on the street now, and they even go around with their POS. So if you don't have cash, you should have an account, and they will have a POS right there for you to get their bribe. That's top class. I mean, that is top. That's topping everything Nigeria can do as a country, as a whatever, as a nation towards their citizens. As a police officer, it's like there's nothing happening in Nigeria. Nobody is in control. Tifnumbu is in coma. You understand? And Nigeria is in coma. So nothing is happening anymore. The best thing for Dudua to do is to stop this betrayal, stop this dishonesty, stop this double-edged face that they have, and stop this hypocritical nonsense and political jargons that they only them study politics in Nigeria like no man's business. They are right there to do the devil's work for the British. They will spell it, they will cram it, they will quote it like it's food. As long as it's against Biafrans, it's a terrible situation. We need to get out of it. It's not benefiting anybody. Look at them. They can't even come up with a national anthem. That's the beginning. That's the beginning of creating a decent or even a livable or even a walkable or functionable place, let alone country. You can't even come up. I can quickly come up with 10 songs in 1 hour. How come you cannot come up with a national anthem that makes sense? But that's because the people that does all that work for them, the people that do all that brain work, that make the country moving, shining, and singing all over the world are no longer there. They have shifted. They have exited. We have proclaimed our nation, Biafra, United States of Biafra. That's what is all about. They're already crumbling to come into the Biafra land. What are we waiting for? I believe that they're just making us talk. We're having more shows. Nigeria is gone. Umunam. Nigeria is done. What are they disintegrating? These Hausa people already have their country long time ago. They have never been part of us. The people they call Nigeria are the herdsmen and their cow, and British had the agreement, not us. That's number one citizen of the geographical, depending on where they can walk up to, that allows them. That's what the contract is. But because we so blinded, and God knows why, we allowed it to happen. And this is the result. It's going to be a shining bright. Total disintegration of Nigeria is the permanent solution to bring a beautiful nation to West Africa. So says my PM, and I believe him. They will know Chineke. God bless you.
Ndewo, ndewo.
Everybody.
Ndewo.
Ndewo,
Chineke, nwa
Ndewo,
Chineke.
thank you very much.
I saw that
Thank
police
you,
sister was
Goshu.
calling
Okay.
me. I was in the middle of nowhere
I know where you
at
went.
that particular
I know where
moment.
you went.
You don't know. You know why. Thank you, my sister. Thank you for that was one of our brother that came in before was talking about. I think one of our brother was talking about our people and the movies they should watch. I believe that all the preachings of our leader Mazin Namdekano and our Prime Minister and Biafrans, great Biafrans, I think I believe that those that have ears should have by now understand what the time is talking about. Nigeria is done. Anyone who does not know that by this time, I believe that the person they need to reset. I don't know how they can help him because the situation is very clear. The picture is very clear. And the Biafrans have done everything humanly possible. Some are sleepless nights, making sure that they send out the message. Some of our brothers have done it. They have tried sleepless night, making sure that those vulnerable ones are being protected. The leaders have cracked their brains to put policy in place, even from exile, put everything in place from exile, which even those that are on ground, a country that's supposed to be on the ground cannot be able to even come up with 3/4 of the policy that our leaders in the government in exile have put in place. So it's left for them to understand. Even I don't believe that movie can help those dumb ass people because even as they try to hide the history, we have gone out to fish out all those videos, including the one that happened in the airport, how they were running around looking for Biafran and taking them out. Even the plans of the Fulanis, so many of us have, gone too far, tried to, figure out, to bring out all those things for them to understand. So if they have ear, they should they should understand that the hour is now. The time has gone when you need to. Well, we'll still do our best to send the message to those that we can be able to send the message. And most of them that is even in working with the zoo because of their financial issue or whatever they may call it, they know what the time is saying. Everywhere is finished. Like my sister Biafra first said, everything is done. Everything is finished. It's just about Biafra. If the zoo, if Arua and Oduduwa want to keep the Zoological Republic of Animal known as Niger area, they can go ahead. But we Biafrans, we have come to understand that this is not meant for us. You cannot just tell me. Let me just use something of yesterday, the one that just happened yesterday. You cannot tell me that these people they defraud the whole. They call it, I think online is written 214.6 million. I don't know if they have changed it. That is what is written there. I think it is 214.6 million people. Defraud all these people home and abroad. Use their media to keep some of us that can be able to speak quiet. Make us to believe there's something about one Nigeria. But fortunately, we're able to find out that there is nothing like one Nigeria. They are all just fraud. Now we have, some of us have left their shenanigans, called government and representatives of scrap. That is why you see nothing is absolutely working from the military down to the national anthem you're talking about. There is no brain there to think that you don't have to go back to the oath of the colonial masters. There is no brain there to think about that. So all the brains is gone. None of them want to work with them. I could remember how many of them they were able to call for when it comes to in their government to help them for finance. Not all of them rejected it from the Biafran threat. No matter how stupid one of our mother can be, or no matter how senseless they can be, no matter how they believe in one Nigeria, people like Ikonji will. If you call him to come and help Nigeria, he will not come. She will not come, because everybody knows that Nigeria is done. Everything they represent in the world today, second terrorist country in the world, second terrorist country in the world. You come to those that persecute Christians, they come number one. They come the poverty of this world. I think they are coming number one or number two. Everything evil. So who wants to associate itself with such a people? Are you talking about the one that the one I was talking about? I was referring to. They allow a collapse system whereby only what they call it, foreigners has companies. As the country falls, the foreigners withdraw their companies. What happens? The so-called citizens, 380,000 lost their job instantly because there was no system put in place. The so-called country did not put anything in place. That is just a British company that is there, managing the company for the British people to take their crude. A country that produce crude, there is no refinery. So, and you do not allow us to keep our people into such a system. That means we are so wicked. That means the gods of our land will take us all over the globe to learn, not to learn, everything that good thing that life can give. That means we have failed them, and that is why what we are doing today. And that also brings us to to the topic of today, the total disintegration of Nigeria. If we don't do anything to destroy this thing that destroy our people, that means we fail the gods and women. That's something you have to understand. So when you see someone like Musa ranting about our PM just doing what the gods and spirits want. And each and every one of us who take his ideology are doing exactly what the spirit and woman want. Because if we sit back with all we have learned all over the globe and watch our people soak in this kind of death identity called Nigeria into such ignorant, I don't know how to describe it, the most ignorant people on the planet Earth. Those, their tongue are full of lies. When you come to their morning deliberation about the country, how to move it forward, you will see Fulanis talking crap. If you ever see someone from the Igbo territory, he has to dress like a Fulani. What does that mean? That is like a signature. If you want to appear in that place, you have to dress like a Fulani. Those deliberating for the well-being of the state, it must be some Fulani who don't even know A from or B. When you want to call a country, you will call it when you want to call a government, you call it a government. And exactly speaking, government, because the country is controlled by government. So the point here is that our people who want to wake up should wake up, because everything is written on the wall like pure clear. And our government in exile have done so well to sensitize them. Our PM have done so much. Each and every one of you here have done so much. Not really so much. We need to do more. We have done excellently good. Well, because if I say so much now, some of you may go into your pillow, put your pillow and take a blanket. You have done so. Yeah, we have tried. And we still have to do more to make sure that, because we are in a rescue mission, there's nothing like agitation. Because our people are dying. These people are, they are just there to create mass grave and all those things. And that is what we stop. That is what we make sure that it never happens. They try everything humanly possible to make sure they create asylum camp. Let me just use the word that those are here will understand. There is nothing like IDP camp. Asylum camp in your own ancestral land, so that they can find a place that is comfortable for jihadist people from Sahel to take over. But how come? Who gives them such an advice, thinking that you will defeat Biafran people? This kind of your mental illness called strategy. This is madness. You may succeed in Hausa land, does not mean you will succeed in Biafran territory. It's true that you guys with Yoruba media have tried to play the mind of people, believing that all is well. Just like Yule Dochie, he's still gallivanting with Jagaban will fix Nigeria. These are people who are sick in the head. They try to brainwash this. People like they use him, to deceive his. But I was able to take my time to go to his page, I rushed down to the comment. I know what the time is saying there. Everybody's getting the message straight. Only one person, and this Afonja. Afonja, I saw there that say that all those people insulting this guy, they can never reach his level. Shut the hell. Which level that you have reached? This one that is rich online, offline, they are wretched like puppets. If you fall sick tomorrow and start begging money online, because of one Nigeria, that is why you see Nollywood is senseless. A big industry like that should have a well-furnished hospital where they will have life-saving machines. A big company like Nollywood. There you see one of their big celebrities jumping inside boat without without life jacket. A big industry like that. You don't want to go to surgery, you have to start campaigning online. If they didn't meet up, the person will give up. How many of them? I just want to use the opportunity to say that for their idiots. That idiot that comment. Only one person that said that all those people commenting against you there, they will never, the guy has gone forward. Which forward? An idiot that doesn't have brain, that he left his wife, cannot be able to pay the school fees of the children. That is bad, that is personal. It's not my business. But the point remains that our people in his comment shows that they understand what, that it is over. This is not going to be 1967 or all those 1914 or all those things. We are too awakened. The gods of the land takes many of us out. We are building a nation. Remember, there's something about Biafra. This wonderful United States of Biafra will not use this. It's an insult to a great nation with such a wonderful people. This great nation, United States of Biafra, I think said this. United States of Biafra, a wonderful nation like this. Some people will build their nation, they have to go and learn. Do you know something significant about Biafra? We have already learned. We didn't learn. We have already, we already know what to do in the land. So I hear our great leader, Mazen Nandikano, say that we work day and night, 25 years. I doubt. Sorry to say that. I don't doubt my great leader, but it's not going to. I think 5 to 10 years, Biafra is standing tall to compete in every ramification of anything you can think about in this world. I'm not trying to doubt our great leader, Mazina.
You got your own prophecy.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead. One more, yeah.
Are you giving us a prophecy or what?
Yeah, you don't call. I'm not a prophet. I'm not Odumeje. I'm just, I'm not.
Oh, to one more
Odumeje.
sometimes it can be funny.
Odumeje said that all their leaders are what, I don't know what they call them. So the point here is that 5 to 10 years, with the spirit we have here, with all the hands on deck. Because I strongly believe there are many Biafrans here who want to go into Biafra land and establish a company that can, that can provide a job for more than 10,000 people, 100 people, even more. I strongly believe that. And these things that the zoo want our people to live this wonderful life that is ahead of them. What the zoo and the rest of them want for you is to start running healthcare before 2025. Then the news will be, oh, sad for the Igbo people. What are 67? They don't supposed to be facing such a thing. In next they will go down. They follow. That is the news they want you, but they don't want you to hear that your brothers who have trained from every ramification of life have come to defend you. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear they build a nation. You reach your potential. They don't want to see a nation where our children will be smiling going to their school. In their school is well equipped with computers, even at the tender age. They don't want to see that. On their way to school, they can take a water from the tap in front of the school. They don't want you to see that. Because they know that your brothers all over the world are capable to build a great nation that can serve you in every ramification of life, that will give you joy, that you don't even want to pray for death. You don't even want to see death. So the point here is that I see my brother John is here. I have to stop here. JD, please take it up and think our brother hands up.
Thank you so much. And thanks, Biafra, for being here. If you know what has been going on the background, you won't believe it. These people quadra today for me. Go to the anonymous. There were 90 something before of them. You know, I've been taking a note of what always there's this account that comes with 44. Whenever that account comes, it boosts the numbers, but these people are coming for something. Sometimes they spend 30 seconds. I've been monitoring everything that's happened from the time I started hosting. What they did, they went and took out this space now. They took it off from the information bar. And 3 times they tried to shut it down. I've run out more than 3 times. You guys understand. They tried to shut it down. They did it twice in 10 seconds. But I will use the whole trick in the book to make sure I sustain this space tonight. I'm going to finish this space by 2 a.m. my time, and that is what I'm telling you, people that's here that's doing this. Keep on doing it. I will sustain this space tonight. The freedom of Biafra must be preached. You people cannot be able to take this space down. I will use every trick. What they did now, they went and took the space off from the information bar so that I can be able to see the space. I came back and I was looking for this space. I can't find it. I have to go through other way to even join because they don't want me to connect. What they were trying to do, as soon as they knock off Wari's sister, Ogochukwu always his network is all right. But if they knock Wari's sister off and cut off Ugochukwu, that's the end of it. But I went and recover it again. These people, the
My brother, me, I'm streaming from another world. I'm not streaming from this world, so that's why I'm not
that's
understanding.
they've tried everything. I'm so glad. That's why I always try two co-hosts at the same time and watch what these people are doing. But at the end of the day, they're not going to be. I know that this headline is going to be an issue, but it does not matter. Total disintegration of Nigerian solution for all, and that the Prime Minister said, and that is what's going to continue to happen. If you people don't like it, you the agent of the zoo or whatever, go to hell. We don't care. Biafra must come. Anyway, let's go to John, representative of wisdom. We move. It's going to end by 2 a.m. whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
John,
Yeah. Can
representative
you?
of wisdom, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. JD Work. I really don't know how to thank you, Ugochukwu, Wari sister, and all of you. We can't thank you guys enough because the spirit you guys are really possessing towards this struggle is not something that mere words could say. But then we have to say thank you. Now, I just want to quickly chip in the news that just came in, which of course I believe you have shown it on the jumbotron or what, that says that Niger Delta is giving 14 days to the zoo government to release our leader, Mazen Namdi Kano. You see, the reason why I believe, this is my own view, the reason why they have stamped their feet to making sure that Nnamdi Kano is released is because of what you guys are doing. It is because of all we are doing, because we are not relenting. We are determined to bring everything down. They have known that this is not a child's play. They have known that we are to compromise. And they have also known that 90% of the so-called people they are claiming to be their people are in support of Biafra. And they know that without the people, they are not going to do anything. They are indirectly falling towards that side of belonging where the people are. That 40 states is ringing bell in their ears. Although I read the news when Edwin Clark said that Tinubu should implement a sovereign national conference to reintegrate the Igbos. And I said, is this man stupid? I'm sorry, or is he mad? Can't he see that there is nothing on earth that could make us change our mind not declaring Biafra come 2nd of December? And the people he's supposedly claiming to be his people are eagerly waiting for 2nd December. So what I'm trying to say here is because every day we come out here, the world is listening. And I'm of the view, I'm optimistic that the people who are listening anonymously are more than the people who are coming out open. And I believe that the United Nations, they are listening. All the people of the world, they have known that we have gotten to the point of no return. For the fact that they have given the zoo government 14 days, let us see what happens. Although we are not counting on the 14 days, we know what we are waiting for. 2nd of December is going to change everything, and it's not going to be the same again. So I thank you guys very much. Please, I pray for more strength. May you guys never tired. Comments, sacrificing your time. I know a lot of you, so many of you, virtually all of you, are very busy, occupied with so much important things, but you are relegating it to the background to come here and talk to Biafrans, to come here and talk to the world, to come here and give the zoo terrorist government, placing them where they belong. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. I
Thank you.
rest.
Thank
That's
you.
my yeah.
I want to take it
Go
from
ahead.
here to remind you all
Yeah,
that
I
the zoo
submit.
is
I
panicking.
submit for now.
Thank you. The zoo is panicking. And I tell you, Biafrans, those in spirit are rejoicing. I will tell you that
Sorry,
as
did you
I'm
guys hear
speaking,
me? Or are we having a network glitch?
Yeah,
no, we
John,
got
we
you, we
heard
got
you.
you, we got
Just
you.
just mute your mic because this place is under attack. That's why they're doing
He's
this.
not hearing me.
He's not hearing us, but just go ahead, Otumo, since we can hear.
Yes, you know, when they are renditioned, our precious leader, Mazin on the panel, I panicked. That was when, in fact, my fear was like, oh God, is it how we are gone as a people? But I will tell you, spiritually, I will tell you that I have seen the end of this. The panic is no longer anywhere to be found. Why our enemies are now the ones panicking? We have won. I will keep saying this. We have won. Elohim sometimes reveals some things to me. I will see it ahead of time because I Quadra before we joined the movement. And Elohim prepared us despite all odds, despite all fights from our own people, discouragements from the people who think they know you, telling you think they love you, but you are the one who loves them. You know, anybody trying to discourage you, they may be thinking that they love you, trying to show you the right way, but you are the one who loves them because you have seen what befalls us, all of us, if we don't do the needful, what we're doing now. You know, those people are not in spirit. You that saw it, you saw tomorrow, or you see tomorrow. You are a chosen one, a special being at that matter. And don't let the beliefs of those who don't know their left from their right deceive you. Stand on your belief and on your feet and continue what you are doing good. We have won, we have won. We are only waiting for time. Let actions speak and respond to anybody talking rubbish. I cannot come here and be saying lament. No more lamentation. We are no more lamenting because I'm seeing what is happening. Washing the goat with Tinubu cow. That is how that goat reminds me how they are crying. And every time I see it, I laugh, man. That's the point. meaning that we are winning. Continue, my brothers and sisters.
Thank, thank you so much, our minister and part co-host Otunwomoya for that submission. And you did said they don't know their left from their right, and we should stand on our belief, and that belief is what we stand on. You know, just like one of our brother made submission earlier when he was talking about movies and what people have to watch. We are prepared for this, like our minister Otunwomoya said. We know what is coming. When you are fighting for freedom, it's not something that you're going to get on a platter of gold. Like they will just, hand it over. Like someone will just come and say, we Biafran, we'll be losing people all the time from the Islamic State of Nigeria and their security apparatus. Just give us this and let us go. Where they are making money from. This is where they are sustaining Britain today. Britain is running away from European Union and what have you is because of this thing. And you think that they will just say, okay, Labane, for where? If here they would like to put Sansan in the Gary. So it's just normal thing. Whose mic is on? Ejika, at Ejika, please mute your mic. So and they won't just accept for us to just go. So we have to fight for it. And that fight is what we're doing now.
I don't know where.
Ata Ejike, I muted you and you unmute your mic again. What's going on? Please mute your mic. So the something is that at the end of the day, these people, we all know, like what our minister Otuoma just said, they have lost everything. It's just for that declaration to be announced. And that will be the end of it. You see all these people gallivanting. Musa is not even ashamed of himself, coming into the public media and making utterances that such person in his position. We're not talking about commissioner of police or army chief. We are talking about chief of defense staff that include even Boy Scout, everything, Navy, Army, Police, what have you, DSS and everything. This man is the head. But this man, the statement that he's making in public, do you know that if he's in somewhere, in some other countries in Europe or what, this man, people will serve this man papers in a court for him to come out because of he's literally making public statement that they should go and kill someone in a foreign land. Do you even understand what the implication of this thing is? But this man is making this statement, and people are actually interviewing him in a national TV. The zoo takes everything for a joke. That's what our prime minister said, that we are taking note. Because, okay, Gabia, they will all answer. They know that they have failed anyway. They are just making this thing to act as if they're working. Where is your man? If you have men, Musa, where is your man? Are you tired of fighting the Biafra Defense Forces? Now you are fighting on TV and newspapers. At the end of the day, anyway, they know that they will never make it. Thank you so much, our Minister Otuwamaya, for that. Before we go to Chukwu Maeze, what is sister? Do you have anything to contribute before we go to Chukwu Maeze first?
Let me just add a
Yeah,
little
add.
bit. Our leader told us, because freedom is not free, and they will not give it to you in a platter of gold. You need to work hard. If you want to get rich, you work harder. If you want to live an average life, you just take the life easy, slowly, as it goes. Our leader told us, he said, surely they will kill us. We will do them the same. He said, but, listen to the but. He said, but at the end, there is no war that doesn't come to an end. There is absolutely no war. Even the war with Russia right now, it will come to an end one day, and one person will be victorious. That is we right now. He told us, and we should hold that one in our hand and walk with it. At the end, he said, Biafra will come. And indeed, Biafra will come. We've been screaming when they were killing us, doing all sorts of human things to us. We have not done nothing. They've been doing everything humanly possible to degrade us, to just wipe us out. We were only shouting, we did not retaliate. But now, Onyedu said, we will do the same to you people. And now they are crying. Because they are crying, Biafra is here. Before they were not crying, they were having fun doing whatsoever to us. But right now, they are not crying anymore. I mean, they are not laughing anymore. Now they are crying. Now they are crying, just like we were crying before. Now they are crying. So the table has turned. So at the end of this fight, my brother and sisters, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I just remember that.
Thank you, Worry Sister. Thank you, Worry Sister. Just like what you said before in your earlier submission, that choose Simon Eber and get good hospital. Choose Simon Eber and your life will be different. Why? Because when you go and study, whatever that you got as qualification, you will get the right job for that. Not being a chemical engineer or whatever, and then you end up hawking pure water on the road, which is happening in Islamic State of Nigeria. The settings is not meant for our people because it's nomadic. Don't you see the post that our PM posted a couple of hours ago when they were using chalk and board and stick? They were. I don't. I haven't even listened to that in fully. They were just teaching. I think they teach. You know, this national anthem. Their new national anthem is the old one. They reversed. These are entity that is going backward. They are going backward because they heard that the Biafra we're going to go back to what makes us great, and then they went back to their to their own national anthem or something. Noso said it last
I'm
time.
here. I'm here. Yeah, just go ahead. I'm here.
So there's something at the end of the day. At the end of the day, who is here? Here is it Gochuku or something like that? Gochuku, your mic is on. So at the end of the day, they will never make it because under normal circumstances, if a governor or whomever that is serving a state, if you go and build hospital or road, are you going to do buga with the whole thing or go and start celebrating or put the whole thing? If you see the way they're advertising this thing on TV, you will think that these people, they have done big project that no one have ever seen. They build the 10th wonders of the world. They just maybe 5 kilometer road. And they are buga. For the past how many years, they never done anything. They haven't built anything. It's just unfortunate. But at the end of the day, all their stories, all their tricks, our prime minister have known. He went and studied them for a very long time, and he understands the settings of Nigeria. He have worked with them before. He understands them. That's why he's giving them water, and he's hitting them in the language that they will not understand. Thank you so much, Wari sister, for bringing that up. And at AGK, you've been omitting your mic. Please make sure your mic is stable so that we'll be giving you the mic soon. Chukwuma Eze, go ahead before we go to ATGK and then Nonso.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Biafrans, my Prime Minister, honorable ministers in the House, listeners, anonymously, those who like us and those who don't like us, those who are watching us and see and saying to themselves, let's see if they will march to victory, and those who are supporting us, like the likes of Finland. Thank you so much. Thank you to all great Biafrans. Man, this thing has been a marathon, and the way the marathon has been going has been really awesome because each and every day we come here, every day different people hosting space. They pass the baton to another group of people the next day. It keeps going. We never stop. So I must commend each and every one of us. We are the living hero, and we all are going to live to celebrate and enjoy this Biafra, and we'll pass it on to our children that they might know that this freedom wasn't given to us on a platter of gold. We had to fight for it.
I can't hear him. Should I go out and
Go
come
out
back?
and come back.
Boy, sister, you're not hearing me.
Go out and come back. Go ahead, Chukwuma Eze.
Yeah. So that we will pass it on to our children because it is better the living heroes pass it on to their children so that they will understand the determination we had, the emotions we felt, the resilience we had. So when they experience the physical history, then they go and read it in the book, then trust me, our freedom will be guaranteed for life. If he's talking about the freedom of Biafra, I know that we are going to be free. I know we're going to get Biafra. And after Biafra, that's when the real work starts. You understand? That's when the real work starts. Because those who we taking the freedom bottles away from, they're not gonna rest. You understand? They're not gonna rest. Take an instance. After Lucifer, Juzube Chukwokika in heaven, he was cast down and he felt disgraced, ashamed, angry, and everything. Up to today, he's still fighting to discredit the supreme God, but all to no avail, he's always going to fail. So let's take that analogy and put it in our own. After we get this freedom, each and every one of you, you need to keep spreading this gospel. Make sure you teach your children a particular day of the week. Bring it out and teach to your children so that we will lay a very strong foundation for the future generation to come, so that they will never again lose this freedom that Chukwokika Abiyama has given to us. Because trust me, those you take the feed bottle from, they will always come back. If you want to believe what I'm saying, go and listen to the statement of that idiotic former French finance minister. How he was lambasting Macron for his lackadaisicalness and his softness on how they are losing their African colonies, and he later came back to say if France continue like this in the future, their children will be begging Africa and they will have to go back again to Africa. Yeah, begging Africa is understandable, but that word when he said go back, go back to do what? To try and reconquer, because they will never stop. So, but it is left for us. It's left for our government and the policies and the principles. That's why I really appreciate when our leader said that from 3 years old, every Biafran child will have the Constitution of Biafra so that they can read it, understand it, and know what it means to maintain this freedom. And every day I wake up, I give praise to the Almighty Elohim for bringing this liberation to us, because we Biafrans, we are different. We are special people. If you don't understand it, we are going to teach the rest of Africa and the rest of the world how freedom should be, what it is to fight for freedom. Because if I've not learned anything in my whole life, one thing that this freedom has taught me is the fact that understanding that innermost power and strength in you. Because if you look in the past, when we were being killed, we were being decimated, Africans were being killed, destroyed, and everything, and they keep crying for help. When they cry for help, they don't call on themselves. Instead, they call on the puppets that has been placed in their countries as leaders. They call on the so-called organizations that are the main orchestrators of our sufferings. They call on these neo-colonial powers that thinking that as they come out to protect democracy and all that, thinking that they will come to help us because of the injustice we have been facing. But we never knew that the more we face that injustice, the more we continue to suffer, the more we continue to be pillaged, is the more they continue to rise above us, because our downfall is their upliftment. And they did it that way. But Biafra came and wiped away that syndrome of disbelief in ourselves, giving us that mind, that mental toughness, that mentality to see that we are going to give ourselves this freedom. Nobody will give it to us. And these people are going mad that we are not even calling on, oh, United Nations, come and help us, this one, come and help us, this one, that one, that one. But instead, we are keeping the evidence of our enemies, and we are also telling them what we are going to do. And also at the same time, we are telling them to their face the things that they have been hazing and abating. And that's why they are so scared of us. And they are like, this has never happened in the history of a black man. Sometimes over the time I've asked myself, why is it that every time the world kind of sound, the history of the world kind of sound like it started with the First World War? You understand? A lot of history has been taken away from us. I ask myself, does it mean that we had no history or nothing was existing or we never did anything? Not until I heard it from that same stupid finance minister when he said African had no history. So now all along he now dawned on me that this is the plan. That's why in as much as we fight the zoo, I will always call out the Grand Master Planner, which is Britain. Because without Britain there will be no zoo. Probably by now we'll be living in our own individual indigenous nation. But because of them, they concocted this concoction that has turned out to become a virus that is affecting each and every one of us. And trust me, they must pay for all they did. So I just wanna say to each and every one of us to be proud of ourselves, to be proud of the anointed one who brought the message, and the anointed one who is carrying on that message and making sure that that message reaches to a conclusion. So these two people are the best thing that has ever happened to us, and the best thing that any people or any race we wish they had. So we have to give thanks to God every day for our leader, Onyendu Mazinam Kanu, and our Prime Minister. Because if you don't have a visionary leader, a resilient leader, the people cannot move forward. Look at the zoo, look at their leader. The leader described the kind of life they are living in that zoo. You understand? So, but we thank God that He has blessed us with these amazing people that have brought their wealth of knowledge, self confidence, self belief. Look at me, I can come here out now boldly and speak about Biafra because that innermost enemy that is always holding us back, that you cannot do this or you cannot do that, or you understand, you cannot fight. You understand, you need to build bridges and work with international bodies. No, we don't need them. We need ourselves to assure ourselves this freedom. And that's what each and every one of us is doing. Trust me, I'm sure the technical team of Elon Musk will be worried about how we, the media warriors, are controlling the algorithm of this X space. It's all because of our determination to make sure that we guarantee ourselves this freedom. So I just say, let me come out here and put this out here, and to continue to believe in ourselves, continue to increase that self belief. You understand? And also, I want to give kudos to the real heroes, which are the. Sorry, a call coming. Sorry. I want to give kudos to the real heroes who are the Biafrans in homeland, who are at the forefront of the whole chaos. And despite all that, they are still voting massively. I want to thank them so much. And trust me, we are going to bring all that has been stolen away from you from all over the world back to Biafra. And once again, you people will live like kings and queens in your father's land. Also, I want to thank all the ministers, our prime ministers, understand, because we got to understand that the Biafra government is like a puzzle. You understand? But in all of that puzzle, they have the main one, the main puzzle, which is our prime minister, and each and every one of you other ministers came to complete the puzzle. That's why this government is working strong, like a block, and we are moving mountains. So thank you all. I also want to thank to all those, you understand, who are donating, supporting, and continue to support, because freedom is very expensive. You understand? If you are familiar with armors and artilleries and all that, and the cost of all those things, you will know how expensive it is. So whatever we have, let's keep donating, let's keep supporting. Because trust me, finance plays like 60% of the major role in this freedom. Then 30% is our self-belief, our persistence, and how we do. Then the rest 10% is just like those who we are going to convince to understand that we need to get this freedom. Nigeria is the only country that has fought a civil war, a genocidal civil war, that a section of the country lost more than 6 million people, and they are still together. Understand? I tell people, I ask them, why do you people want to continue to keep this zoo? I ask you, can Saudi Arabia, Russia, and Britain, or even America be in the same country? You see, they're not gonna coexist very well because different mindset, different value system. That's the more reason we need to get rid of this zoo. You understand? So every time I come here, I learn because when I learn, I go out there. When I meet people that ask me where I'm from, I tell them where I'm from, and they ask me, okay, yeah, I'll start rounding up, and they ask me, why am I trying to break the country? So with all the knowledge I've gathered from here and the ones I do on my own, I have evidence and things to tell them about. And at the end of the day, trust me, no matter how evil a human being is, when you tell them the truth, it touches them. Because that's who we are. We all carry the DNA of Chukwu Kikabiyama. So thank you so much, Hassan. Thank you to each and every one of you. I'll yield my mic here. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Shukuma Eze, for that lengthy one. You actually hit the point because we all know what we're looking for. And in regards to the story that he talked about in France, yes, the person that was saying that they know what is coming because the way that people, their former colonies or whomever countries, the way they are running away from France at the moment is just it's just ridiculous. Where are they getting? You look at a so-called country, what is their mineral resources? Nothing. And they are getting from these people the so-called call that they are poor, using them to enrich themselves in return, and then try to claim that they're giving them aid. It's like Jack the Ripper. He give you with the right hand, you put in your pocket, as soon as you turn around, you use this thing and carry it off again. It doesn't make sense at all. Because it's like, okay, you are claiming you are stealing let's say 1,000 a gemma from someone, and after 5 years, every day you're selling 1,000. After 5 years, you just manage to give them 10,000 a gemma. But the amount of money you've made from these people alone, and they will be people will be hearing it. It's on the news and all over the place, and people will think, "Oh, these people they're very good. They're giving," but you are reaping them 1,000 ejema every day. That is not the way to sustain anything. That's why Biafra will be standing on its own. Do you know that people that's going to make this story and the history of Biafra? This is why these intellectuals and the so-called politicians in Biafra territories and what have you are crying like babies, because they will not be among people that will be the decision makers. Because this is their problem. They won't be there to say, oh, this, because they always have this, try to manipulate everything to their own advantage. Their family and their brothers and their children will keep on ruling us. They don't have that leverage anymore. It's only Biafra people that will decide and tell the government, this is what the government already know what they want. But whatever their problem is, government will solve it. Whatever we say, government will listen to us. But these people, these external bodies, they will not have that influence over Biafra. This is the only problem they have, because they cannot influence it. Just look at the Biafra coin, because you know the government wanted to bring it directly to the market, directly straight away, but they decided to withhold it after much consultation. Because why? They know how the game roll. Then they will try to peg it, because you always dance to their tune. Maybe that was the music that they said Tinubu was dancing before he fell off. On a more serious note, these people, they know that Nigeria is not redeemable anymore. So everyone is trying to see if they can get anything or anyhow. Look, if the ones that they surrendered in Britain, didn't you hear what they said? The government of Britain is going to help them. these Nigerian students, help them, because you know how the money keeps skyrocketing and whatever they, so the money they budgeted is over, like they can't be able to sustain it anymore. Where the money is coming from, Islamic State of Nigeria, they're not making the money, and the student there, they cannot get more. So the government of Britain decided, okay, since you people have financial issue, we will help you and pay for your deportation. Can you believe that? They are helping them to pay for their deportation, not to help them to stay. This is a place that you've been ripping off. We still have an underground pipe that went all the way from Old Delta State, direct to Liverpool. This is not a joke. Direct to Liverpool. And they know it. And this is the same people that you are subjugating. If you see all these students that we're talking about, most of them, they're not even Biafrans. So these are the people benefiting from the rip-off from Biafra territories. That's why our government and our people have decided we have had enough of this. We want to opt out. So if other people, like one of our speakers said today, they can go and start romancing with the Fulanis and have abide to whatever the condition that they gave them. We are not interested anymore. We want to move on, because this thing, it's not working on our favor even in 1% of it. We can take care of ourselves, manage our resources and what we have. We don't need anyone to come and teach us how to do it. We know how to do it. We've done it before, and we will do it better this time around. Thank you so much, Chukuma Eze, for that wonderful one. Atejike, if you're there, you'll be omitting your mic, if you can speak so that before we go to Nonsa. And by one, in the next...
Please,
Yeah,
can
go
I
ahead,
just
go ahead. Go ahead.
speak? I just want to say Shukuma's voice and Otuoma's
What
voice
is this?
is the same thing.
He be
I was
making
if
trouble with Otumama all the time.
honestly,
But
when I was not
it's
looking on
true
my
now.
phone, I
It's
was
true.
thinking it's the one speaking. It's only when I look on my phone, I say, somebody else is speaking. I was thinking it's him.
What is this?
Anytime Otuoma want to speak again, we'll give it 20 seconds. Only 20 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you so
Mazi, I concur with Worry's sister. I have been thinking that, but anyway, I never wanted to make comment until
No,
now.
we're not
I
timing.
don't know if they are brothers.
We're
So.
not, not timing. Atejika, are you there? If you're there, please unmute your mic or we'll go to Nansa. Atejika, are you there? I think he's not there. Nansa, you can have the mic.
How do we go to? I will go. One above. Let me play this one for Musa before I make my comments.
Otumomaya, I have to co-host you because Ugochukwu gone somewhere. He'll be back in a sec. I don't want anything to happen to the space, please. I have to co-host you now. Go ahead, Nansa.
Okay, I have one thing I want to play for Musa. You should listen. She listen very carefully. Ogo will honor Zuzari.
One man, everything good. We have repeatedly complained about the issue of someone. In Finland, the Finnish government are doing all the support and is doing what it's doing. The government is making people are being killed and nothing is being done. And this is democracy. If the European Union is the one supporting democracy and this is happening and they're not taking action, then they don't know where from Nigeria. We have seen that in clear terms. We need to diplomatically find means of getting past whatever it is that is doing. Most you arrested, you most incarcerated. Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria and he's doing that to the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that to happen? Then definitely will not. So why are they allowing him what he's doing? And that's people like him that are doing something. I am standing Gidigba. Gidigba. As it stands today, Biafra government in exile and in homeland, the de facto government. I am the prime minister.
Okay.
It's the only legitimate government.
The only one.
For the Biafra people.
Musa listen.
This government in exile.
Hey.
Anything you do politically, anything you do politically, both in the south and in the southeast, will reach a brick wall. And I'm telling you today that the brick wall is not ordinary brick wall. The brick wall will come. The more you go ahead in building in this false foundation, the more you provoke people of Biafra. The more you provoke us to do things that will shock the world.
Hey.
You see, today we are well armed. Yeah, this is not the time when you go to our land and do anyhow and go free.
One man, Musa, everything good. One man, Musa, everything good. Since you have refused, you and your co-host, since people have refused to recognize that you have lost it all, how can you? There's one question he asked Finland that really made me to play this video. Yeah, he said that how can, if our prime minister was in the, God forbid, he cannot be in the zoo, and you know, I don't know what our prime minister is doing to the zoo, but what I know our prime minister is doing is surely trying to liberate his people, trying to save me and you, every one of us, trying to save us from the calamity that is about to befall the zoo, because we are not zoo, we are not from Nigeria, we are not Nigeria. We have been saying this since 1967. They killed 6 million children. They starved 6 million or over more than 5 million children to death. Over more than 6 million people died. 1967, the British and the whole world knew about it, but they swept it under the carpet. This is the only thing, the only thing that our prime minister is trying to liberate his people. And we ourselves, we are already ready for liberation, because we are tired of slave. We are not slaves right from beginning. But the slave that you forced us into, we say we don't want again. Now you are there, you are complaining. How can, okay, now for example, now I am in Portugal now. How can I be in Portugal now? Even if I'm an Italian citizen, I will be in Portugal. Then I will be giving order from maybe if I'm giving wrong order. If I'm giving wrong order from Portugal to my people, maybe trying to tell them that this is what is going to happen, this is what is coming, giving them evidences and proof, and everything that I'm saying is real. And people have already accepted and see that yes, that what I'm telling them is true. They accept it. They will do it, because they are not only doing it because I said it. They are doing it because they want to protect their own self. They want to protect their life. They are doing it to save their life. Because if we are in a country where you, Musa, where terrorists like you, Musa, and your co-host and your gang can rescue a girl, a girl or girls who escaped from terrorists that you are looking for, then you kidnap those girls again, you brought them back to the terrorists, then what are we talking about? What are you talking about? Then you have you see how foolish and how stupid. Oh my goodness! And there are bunch of professors. All of them, they were sitting down there looking at each other like fools. These people are really idiots. Maybe they think that God, and some useless people. I won't let any Nigerian. You people should come here, come and take mic. Fools, come and take mic and make fool of yourself. Tomorrow you will be defending something that you don't. Fools that cannot even think anymore. Animals in a country where they are deliberating if Kawo we have a pass. God forbid bad thing. Is it this kind of place that you want Biafra to be in? It can never happen. No wonder Martin Nnamdi Kanu is very firm, and he said even if it is death, it is either Biafra or Biafra. No wonder. So you sit down there, you are talking jargons from your mouth. You are asking Finland stupid questions, very silly, making fool of yourself. How can that work? If you think that you are so relevant, go and give order in your state. Tell them that you are coming with your battalions and tell them to sit at home if they will sit at home. Do you know what it means to be a prime minister? Every time you'll be running, they call you for any meeting. They call you for this one. It's Samuel. Samuel, is he your mate? Is Samuel your dad? Is he your mate? All of you have now become the zoo nightmare when he's doing the needful. You think that all this nonsense, you are just ranting every go you throwing up salivas everywhere like an imbecile. Without even thinking what is coming out from out. Look at it. You are very, very big. To ask if I were Finland, I will do you and I will deal with you internationally. Criminals like you. The information that you did not give to the people that you want to protect. Somebody there in Finland is seeing everything and is giving the people the information. And is it not the army that has been burning houses, killing people, raping people, kidnapping people from different illegal checkpoints? We talked about that. Samuel have this you working for the Fulani Janjaweed. Why in your own land it has been taken over by terrorists? You are looking for Samuel that is in Finland. Have you dealt with our Biafra Liberation Army? Have you finished dealing with them? Because you cannot even mention Biafra Liberation Army. You cannot mention the Biafra Defense Force. Have you finished dealing with our Biafra Naval Forces and our Biafra Marine? Now you are just crying like a chicken, idiot, betting like a fool. What did you eat? You drink beer? Did you drink beer that you come there? You are betting when you want to mention our Prime Minister name. The next time that you will mention our Prime Minister in anywhere you go again, that's your tongue. You will bite it into four. I yield my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother Nonso, for that. One, these people, they're non-starters. It's like their group of company, which is London boy, Obi. He is now saying that Nigeria is sinking like the Titanic, with the Nigerian government acting like the country it's not going into through difficulties. This man is something is wrong with Obi. Honestly speaking, every single day Obi will release one statement. Every single day Obi will release one single statement. I don't even understand what this man is thinking. He's still deceiving the gullible. These people can't work with hope. They think that they have hope that something will happen one day. Like they will. This their journey that they started. They will one day quench Biafra liberation. Obi is just fooling these Fulani people. He know what he's doing because of that's the money that he went and hide in offshore company or account. They got the information last time. Doing that, what they call it? Was it? I forget the scandal that a lot of people and companies and businesses and individuals that have offshore money, whichever. I forgetting that country that they hide those money. Obi was involved. And a whole lot of them criminals in Islamic State of Nigeria. These are some of them. Then were actually present ministers and the whole portfolios in governments. To tell you the kind of people that this is doing this. Most of the people in the West is like just ordinary businessmen and past head of government, companies and what have you. But Obi, he is now telling Nigeria that the country is sinking like a Titanic. What will Obi have done different? They bring in to manipulate our people. Some of the gullible ones, they were deceived into believing that Obi was genuine. And at the end of the day, what happened to them? A lot of them have lost their life. A lot of them have lost hope. Obi was responsible for that 20 years old, or was it a teenager in, is it Plateau State or so, that took his life. After that so-called the shambolic selection that they did. The boy thinking that Obi was real. And after the information that was coming from his own obedient groups, and then they find out that they say they rigged the election and what have you, and then the guy took his life. And one of the statements that he made on his suicide note was that Nigeria will never be better in the next 20 years but he was actually wrong because it has to be more than that. There's nothing that is going to happen that is good in the Islamic State of Nigeria for the next 20 years. This is a teenager. For you to know how bad this thing is. Our government was saying that our prime minister was knocking on people's head. Don't go and validate the Islamic State of Nigeria. Don't get involved. A lot of them refused. A lot of them heeded advice. And the ones that heeded advice, some of them, they still have hope today. Because they believe in Biafra. Because Biafra is here. Like what our co-host, Wari sister, was saying. If you need something, if you want to be reached up there, you have to work hard. If you want to be minimum, okay, you do minimum stuff. But you have to suffer for it because you won't get it in the blood of God. It doesn't work that way. The only thing that is different between what we are doing and that of the Afronjas and what have you, because someone mentioned it in one of their submission here. We don't even care. They can have how many people? We only believe in two that we have. Mazi Nandekano and our Prime Minister, Mazi Samoneba. These are men. If they play, if they show. Onyendu went to court and challenged them. Even this one, they did challenge them the other day. Who cares? Because they think that this thing will make news. We didn't even bring it up. You know what? Because our Prime Minister have said that until he brings those things up, and they will follow. We know what we are doing. We are following the Prime Minister's footsteps because they want to see if they can get any information. No information that is coming out. The next information that people are going to hear is that Biafra have been declared in Finland, except the zoo. Maybe they commit penalty and it will happen before then anyway. And the delegates will just go there and ratify the whole thing. But as it stands today, that 2nd of December is sacrosanct. And that is where we are working towards. And we shall all get there. Thank you so much, our brother, for that. I think, no, so for that. Messi 334. So, if you're there, Atejika, I think Atejika have dropped out. Messi 334, are you there, please? If you're there, meet your mic. Your hand was up a couple of minutes ago. Messi 334, are you there, please? It seems that she is not there on the. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Jackie Work. It's me. Sorry, I was just resuming work. I was listening since, but I don't have much to say. But the only thing I wanted to say is this: is Musa and his cohort have done everything humanly possible to get our PM. According to our PM's, when he tweeted, he said that's where I want to bring our attention to. I know some of you don't want to hear it, but that's a reality. We have to protect our PM. He has done his best with the Hope Uzodinma and the IPOB in Nigeria. Tried to kidnap him, it's not working. Tried to commit this thing, what's his name? Suicide bomb and all of that. I know our mind, all of us know what I want to say, but I don't want to say it here. But let it be at the back of our minds. We have to do everything to protect our PM because these people are not smiling. They don't just want that 2nd of December 2024 to come by. And they are doing everything not to release our leader. So all this thing they are doing and all the cry, Musa is crying, just a pretense. He knows that our PM cannot be renditioned, or the reason why it was easier for them to do to our leader because our leader was in an African country. They know they cannot do it, but let's not just fold our arm. And just like what I said to our PM when he tweeted, I said to him, even though they've done everything, they still not trust anybody around him. So they can do to extra mile. That's all I wanted to say. We should just watch at our back, those who are following, and to those who are very close to our PM that can have a message. If you maybe you does anything, you have meeting with him to watch his back against these people. They can sponsor somebody, if you know what I mean. Thank you. I just resume work.
Thank you, our sister. I think that's a better Carfor's voice, I believe. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that information and acceptance submission. Our PM knows what he's doing. He's been there for a very long time. He understands how the system works. And by the way, this Musa that is gallivanting and the rest of all these nonsense politicians, the Islamic State of Nigeria does not have any treaty with Finland in regards to, deporting someone in this kind of manner. So, like sometimes if you need to start making a plan of something, you just have to know that there's obstacle already. How are you going to do it? You go and kidnap him or something like that. Although they've tried all those nonsense, it did not work. These people, the thing that even make me angry with this thing is that someone will come on the national TV and start saying stuff like that, and no one is even questioning why should they even say that. Every one of them is supporting him. And they will call him for an interview, and then he will say, "Oh, I'm happy to be among this group, and I'm happy to, be." This Musa, I think Musa is actually sabotaging the Islamic State of Nigeria. I'm being honest with you. This is what I read from his body language and the way he behaves. because I'm being honest with you, with his status, with this man's status and the way he is behaving, I think this man is actually doing more damage to the Islamic State of Nigeria than not. I'm being honest, because he's just ịmara aka na-ekwu nke ọkụkọ jiri ọnụ o jiri ụkwụ maka o jiri ụkwụ wee bụ o jiri ọnụ tụọ nke fara afọ. So how did they even say it? The way Musa is behaving, something is going on with him. And at the end of the day, it does not matter whether for good or bad against Islamic State of Nigeria. Every publicity, or bad one or good one, is good for us. We will always take it, because at the end of the day, we know what we're doing and we know where we're going. Guys, like I said, I'm going to be finishing at the top of the hour. We will feed these people today. I told them they want to take the information of this thing off so that I won't see, I won't see the space anymore. But at the end of the day, they come back more than 3 times already as people are making submission with their 48 this thing number. They come back again. They were still surprised that this person these Zoo people, they're just funny. Honestly speaking, I'm not joking. If you know what these people are doing, you can't believe it. But at the end of the day, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to give them that room. They can try. Let them even shut it down. Who cares? But I told them before, I'm going to see here until that time that I said I'm going to finish it. I want to show them that today. Because I know that whenever I bring some hard this thing, they always come in group. They come in group. They're angry. But at the end of the day, you people should know that we are only fighting for our just cause. We are not asking you. I understand that those mineral resources and what have you is only in Biafra territories. I understand. But think of this. The North, you people should go to your own. You have Californian, which is an expensive stuff as well. You have other things. You can farm. Take these cows, and because the problem in the Islamic State of Nigeria is cow. Ehi is the only problem that is bringing all this thing. You want to, from that cow, now you are doing Islamization, but you want to use cow as a pretense. Now there's a information that I have seen on one of this thing. They said, it said breaking, Northern senators may plot Akpobio's impeachment for insisting cows are not Nigerian citizens. Can you even imagine these kind of topics? In Islamic State of Nigeria of this 21st century, they are protesting, the Northern senators are protesting that they might impeach Akpobio for daring to argue in the Senate floor that the cow is not part of the citizen. This is so ridiculous, honestly speaking. That's why Onyen Dumazin and they can have said that anyone that calls themselves a Nigerian, that is, I work with that the snake will just need to spit on that person's eye and then get them blind. Because it's just ridiculous. Things that's happening there doesn't happen anywhere else. Chukwume, your hand is up. The mic is yours.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say something. You see, that's why I'm saying, like, as a Biafran, we should be careful who we mix with, most especially when we are like trying to get married. You understand? So that we don't corrupt our bloodline. Even if you see this Akpabio, in as much as he's so corrupt to the bone, sometimes that blood of a Biafran in him makes him say some truth. Because if you see the way he was countering that senator that was trying to make case for the Fulanis and their cows in the is it their green chamber or red chamber, whatever they call it, and you will see that despite the fact this man is corrupt, at least that blood of a Biafra in him still makes him speak the truth, and this thing has to be one of the fundamental our blood, so that we'll not be having all these too many trying to sabotage the freedom of Biafra, whatever we are doing. So I just want to say to our men, our women, be careful who you marry, you understand? So that you don't bring corrupt bloodline into your bloodline. Because on the long run, it will show. One way or the other, it's going to show. So Akpabio, despite he's corrupt, he's still a Biafran. And he's speaking some sense sometimes. But that doesn't mean whatever they like, let them do. And we know that that cow is just like they're using it to deceive us. The highest landmarks in that zoo is in the north. So why can they not create a ranch? Even though it's a desert, you can create artificial ranch. There's a things you can do. Pump irrigation, grow your elephant grass and feed your cows. Even the cows they bring to us. Look at how skinny they are. Like the cow is suffering from HIV. So all those things, as in, these people, they are just so sick in the brain. But anyway, I just said let me put that out. Thank you.
Thank you, Chukwuemeka. And before I go ahead, our two co-hosts, do you have anything to add before I continue? If you guys are there. What is sister or to woman?
Okay, yeah,
Okay. So, like what Chukwuemeka just said, it reminded me of what I got in mind before. In regards to this, when it comes to Nigeria so-called popular landmass, they claim they not have 75% of Nkewa Nkewa. Okay, if you want to be a viable society, why don't you start from somewhere? The story was like, oh, maybe their land is not fertile and what? No, 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 no. What do you mean? Dubai today they have man-made rivers and what have you. Gaddafi have one before. Does what I call in the desert or something? But they have those rivers and what have you. Because anything is possible. With money, you can do anything. So with all this landmark that is in the north, why don't you? It's even a better place for you to do it so that people will come and say, oh, look how this place was transformed. But they did not care to do that. What you are trying to tell me, just like the video that was making around the social media last week, and that was in old data state, I believe, or in Warrior or so. You will see cows, and the Fulani guy was sitting on the other side, just watching and see if anyone is going to come out and harass the cows, eating people corn. The corn that maybe in a couple of weeks or so they will produce this thing that the owner, maybe that's one of the things that they need to sell, and this thing does not grow in one day. It takes a couple of months, and then when it comes to the time that they have to, like harvest what they suffer for, labor for, you bring your cows to come and eat them. By the way, this cow of a thing, this is a personal business of a somebody. Okay, why should you use your business to disturb mine? My business is to farm and then take my crops or whatever that I harvest, go and sell and make money. Your own is to take your cows to come and eat those ones. How does this work anyway? But in Islamic state of Nigeria, they will try to cover everything, just like they are covering now that the Tinubu did not fall. There's something that everybody seen on the TV, and they say that no, he did not fall. He was trying to dance a one Yoruba style of dance or something like that. Are you even kidding me? For somebody to even make that up? But let's assume it's even truth anyway. Anything is possible in the Islamic state of Nigeria. They will bring out something to try to make people think that the people are stupid or something, because they've taken everybody like they're stupid. I think these people, they might have done something and then they think that probably it might be truth, because a lot of people have been saying this. I think the Islamic state of Nigeria have done something that they believe that anyone that is in the Islamic state of, either through cow that they did this. That's what I believe, because they think that at least 90% of people eat that suya, because they're the one that is selling this year. Because the Biafrans, they know, according to one funny joke, they said Biafra man, Biafra person doesn't do suya business because people have to test the suya. So when people keep testing, it means a Biafra man being very, very calculative in terms of revenue. They will think that, oh no, they're going to bala lose in this business, so they won't get involved, because of people will just come and start testing the meat, and they're not even buying it. So you know, as funny as it may sound, this is the kind of issues that sometimes when it comes, like, and then they do that. Is this even true? Is this even true? The zoo might have done something with this crowd meat, maybe spiritual something. You don't never know. That's why they come out and say anything. People will just believe it, or maybe people doesn't ask questions. Because if you want to stand up like our prime minister, they will remind you that you are poor, you are hungry, you need to, fend for your family to eat and what have you. So you won't stand up to.
G-
Go ahead.
I want to
Go
say
ahead.
something. Yeah, like what I want to say is, you see, those cattle are tools for their for conquering a people. Like our leader made it open for us to understand. They've been doing this for years. That is the only way they can come down, even selling cattle to our people. That most of our people have fallen in love with cattle because of suya. You know, some people are fighting this struggle because of the love of suya, only suya. That Biafra will not come because you love Fulani suya. That is why we are going to be lost. We lost people because you love suya. What we are fighting is you know, is it innumerous? Innumerous, uncountable people who have their businesses outside Biafra land. They are fighting this struggle. What we're doing, people who marry.
What one way is like you lost your connection or a call coming because this your
Sorry,
friends all.
somebody is calling me. I'll come back.
Okay, I think they maybe they have this friend that always whenever you speak, and then they decided to call you at that time. You know, like you were saying, people like some of them that they're angry because of they will be missing Suya. You know, they're so stupid. Just like one Yoruba person was talking, I think a couple of weeks ago, that why should Igbo people leave? Why should the Biafran people leave? So what is going to happen when he goes to Computer Village to buy a pass for his computer? You know how I think he's buying something from Kosoko Computer Village. So who is he going to be buying the computer something from? So stupid stuff. Just like what our leader Mazin Antikan have said, because of your bachelor chemists you have in the Kafanchan or Kantagura, or one-story building that you build in Kaduna, so that we will just abandon Biafra because this thing that Mazin Nandekan is doing. Maybe my house and my chemist in Kantagura. Who cares about your chemist in Kantagura? The life and the properties that have been destroyed because of this Biafra liberation, what more than anything that anyone to come and put up? And you are complaining about that is self-centered people. And among these people that is saying all this nonsense, if you ask them if they have voted, I'm being honest with you, they haven't voted. They haven't voted for this referendum. They are just waiting. The only excuse is that, oh, is this thing even going to work? And then when you ask them for the alternative, they haven't got alternative. So what do you want to do? You stay in Nigeria as you want to stay in Nigeria. They will still kill you because already their cows and their foot soldiers is in your land already. Well, isn't he was supporting before, and then when his brother or whatever, I think his farm actually was destroyed. So, and they will react, and later on, Fulani will go and settle them, and then they will come out and say, "Oh, you know, this is, they are one Nigerian, you know, something. They are brother. They can settle the matter. There's no matter to settle here. This is an issue of we are no more interested. We want to opt out. It's as simple as that. We want to opt out because we are not getting anything from this union, and it's been for a very long time. 70, a 60 something years old person. What else do you want to? What else do you want to fix? You didn't get it at 20 or even 15 years. Then it goes to 20, 30, 40, 50. What are you trying to tell me? Almost half a century. When are you going to get this right? It's like all this is state creation and what have you, original stupid something bunkers that they're coming up with. Even if you actually give them time or right to say, okay, do this, they will never do it. It's just a ploy. They've tried this one, it didn't want. Tried this one, it didn't want. Tried this one, it didn't want. They've run out of options. So now it's kidnapping. Kidnapping. Go and bring him back. Nigeria and Finland does not even have what have they call it a treaty on rendition or what have you, however you want to put it. You cannot go and say they want to extradite someone. Nigeria and Finland doesn't have any extradition treaty or something like that. I don't believe that because I've gone through before. I researched it. I think it was last month or something like that, but I haven't completed it. But they don't have extradition treaty in between both countries. So where are you going to get them? The Britain itself, Britain have opted from Europe, so their own law now is by themselves because they want to keep on milking our oil. They run away. They think they're smart, and now Biafra is going to leave too. So the way the money is coming from, you won't be even getting the money anymore. So who only brother lose? Because Harabasan is an ample. They think that they're smart. Just like what our worry sister said in one of her submissions. She said that everyone is, this sit at home is hurting, even breathing themselves. That if you have job now, you have to hold it with both your leg and your hands. That's what our worry sister said. Because it's hitting them. It's hitting them. Because when I was watching this thing before, they only because they're doing a debate now on the election or something like that between Starmer and whomever. At the end of the day, they know that earthquake is coming. Big earthquake is coming. As soon as Biafra leaves, that will be the end of them, because they know that it's just going to take a little bit, just like this is at home. Because our prime minister, I remember that.
Check your this thing. I don't know if they are attacking your space. I just saw a note now. Check it.
Yeah, they can try. They've been trying. They took off the this thing from me. I can't see it anymore. But at the end of the day, it does not matter. Even if I will be finishing at the top of the hour, I got only 30 minutes left. They can do whatever they want, but I think I will sustain it. Be rest assured, I will sustain it. Hopefully, I'll sustain it. Anyway, let's just go to Chinedu, and then I'll start taking final submission, because this is almost 1:30, and I will be finishing by 2. Chinedu, go, and then I'll just make it snappy,
Good
please.
day, great Biafrans. Honestly, every minute of my life, I spend it on Biafra related how busy I am and whatever I'm doing. And I thank you for your momentum. Every Biafran, all our efforts that you have been putting, and I believe what we have now is the Gideon, the men of the Gideon, the 300. Every Biafran knows everything. Represent the Gideon, the men of the Gideon. So, and these men, not only the men, and both the army that worked around the world of Gideon. Like I said in Pastor Hamava's program this morning, and I reiterate again that we have gone out the world to and the symbolizing the world of Gideon. And that's the first time it was the 2nd of December 2024. And after that, the word of the zoo. Then we blow the trumpet, the word of the zoo before beyond redemption. So Biafrans never relent. I see the effort our host is making to sustain his space, and I see the effort of our sister Mouthpiece upon every attack you guys have been facing. You stood your ground. I wish any of us can reach out to our brother, our Nwanwa, Okpara Biafra, Diokpara Biafra, like we gave him the title, Awumbimi, Maza Awumbimi, to be on the space, because I noticed it was the same challenge you guys were facing, was the same challenge he faced, and now they have knocked him out
He
completely.
was here
I
today.
wish. Okay, because okay, that's very good, because I complained that in with my program. That's very good. Then Biafra say when I was in the listening station, I had a Biafra man suggested a movie for us. I wish to tell Biafrans that go to YouTube, go to a channel called Horizon Films. You will see that Sisu film that Mazi Simon, our leader, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon was saying he's a Sisu. You will see how the old, in the movie, the protagonist, the old gold miner, how he was able to maneuver and withstand his ground against all odds. So that film will go a long way to also boost our morale. Already our morale is already boosted. It will go a long way in sustaining it. And that movie, Enemy at the Gate, that our leader Maziman Nadukan told us. Normally, I'm not a movie type, but because of their recommendation, all these movies, I went to go and watch it, and honestly speaking, it beat my mind that even if the world is collapsing on me, I will stand my ground until the end. Then Biafrans, once I was until actions are being applied. We are doing this thing. Just imagine Ukraine, an independent country, they are sourcing out for funds like you see, as if no man tomorrow. Israel, a strong country all over the world that are even dealing with their enemies ruthlessly, but yet they are still sourcing out of funds to maintain the weapons that they themselves can produce. So what about us that is still an infant country? We still need funds. And what brings me a lot that no matter how challenge we are having, Biafrans we have this money, IGA Ego, it will not be billions. Once you are a man or a woman that you don't beg for food, you can food your bills, feed yourself, clothe yourself, and be able to pay for roof over your head. You're a big man. That's why Igbo say only Obola be eze na be ya. So let us bring out this money out. Now that the enemies are not relenting, they are not backing down. We too, we are not backing down. Let's do this and get this job done once and for all. Me, honestly speaking, I'm tired in staying in a foreign land. I have not been in a foreign land for long, but with the insult I have seen in a foreign land, I have seen that no place is like home. And even if I go to my home now, I will go straight to my village and stay because here, a country that I
Shinedogo, are you there?
So now hear him is making sense anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Well, I think,
Maybe you
uh,
continue before
yeah. Okay.
now.
So
Okay,
maybe
go on.
when he come back and then he will continue. Uh, guys, like I said, I'll be finishing in the next 30 minutes. I hope for Gochku comes back before then because he said he'll be here before then, before the closing and this. So, okay, go ahead, Chinedu. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. So, like me now, in the same country or among themselves, somebody, because I don't want to put them because I'm in their land, let me be respectful. Somebody from maybe district A cannot come to district B. Same citizens that have equal rights. You say you are not from here, I don't tell you what happens here. Go to your district and decide what happened there. This thing I'm telling you is a land that is not up the old Imo state as a country, honestly speaking. But see there, they know their boundaries, they know their do's and don'ts. They can't go to inside the same country. They don't go to another part of the country to say or do anyhow. But I'm talk more of you that is foreigners. Just imagine, like me now, sometimes there is a nursery school close to my house. Sometimes when I see those children, I will hide or have to take a longer route because why? If I'm passing, you'll be hearing Mavro Pache, a kind of crazy black fat man. They will call you Mavro. Mavro is like their own nigger because they don't speak English. They say Mavro, Pache, all these kind of both in so something that you will do to me in Biafra land as a Monagerian Kitawan, but I'm in a foreign land. I have to take all the insults and everything because I know that for now, home is not the option for now. So Biafra, let's get this job once and for all. And after when Biafra is restored, nothing will ever make me to step my leg into a white man country except I'm going for tourism. So Biafra, the major point is this, please. Out of 154,000 followers following our prime minister, if 54,000 alone can be dedicated with their contribution, I believe we will go a long way. Thank you. I hit for now until I have what to say
Nice
next.
one. Nice one.
That's nice one. That's nice one, my brother Chinedu. This Maverick Pache or whatever that they the way you describe it was very very funny. But sometimes we can't be serious like 100%. Sometimes like we still have to because this life you have to sometimes look the brighter side of it and just have a little bit of laugh for a minute and then still continue what you're doing. Does not mean that your mind is not where you're going. We all receive a different kind of insult. Your own might be Maverick Pache or whatever. Others are receiving direct blow.
Mazi,
So
Mazi,
go ahead.
that is why our PM is always dancing to give them needle. Needle. How did they call that thing? When your legs like needles and pin, they call it. When he wants to dance, you will dance with style. You see, our place to say they gono, they shakara. You see how if they dance, they pain there because like you said, not every time we go they squeeze face. And the dancing that is dancing is paining them. They go say this man is hitting us and is using us for a ride. They dance, they push shame on us. You say That is, my dancing is come, carry on. I'm waiting for you people. Where are you now? Have you gotten to Murtala Mohammed Airport? I'm dancing. I'm waiting. Have you fly? Are you in a Finland train airport? Come, dancing. I'm dancing. I'm waiting for you. You see, he dances with style. Meanwhile, he's doing the job. It's not about seriousness, my brother. We must laugh. And when we go back, we are not coming back to this Obodo Ibo. We know they come back. We are the ones that are supposed to be living the way they are living because they use us to live the way they are living here. We are the ones that are supposed to have all the basic amenity in our place. They turn the table around, always trying to bring problem for us to be fighting ourselves. We said enough is enough. We no go agree again. We go dance, we go laugh, and we go see deal with it now until Biafra come. That is how it's going to be. Nothing will change. Our PM is dancing when he needs to dance. Does it mean he's not doing the job? He's doing it. Does it mean he's not paying the zoo nation? He's paying them to their bone marrow. That dancing, they ache them. Because sometimes I go sit down and go say, but this man, now wow, you they dance, they laugh. And meanwhile, they throw stone at you. Meanwhile, they sign suicide bomber come for you. Meanwhile, they tell you somebody they kidnap you. You need they shake you. You need they show am for television say, hey, even though I'm fighting for my people, you people should pray for me, oh. You people should not let it not they go that end at all. Only in dancing don't finish them. And this is how it will be till Biafra will come. All of us will dance. Before we will dance naked in Biafra, we should start dancing now to pain them. We should start laughing to pain them. My brother, you know me say because they call you that name, you go squeeze your face. No, find a name to call them back. You see, that is what they know. Tooth for tat, an eye for an eye. Not they run, not dodge. As they curse you, call them black. You go cut they say they be pig. Smelly thing, they don't bath. Curse them, my brother. Don't run away. Don't dodge. Who are they? Not be mad they take curse you. Take the mad, curse them back. That's how it go be. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, our co-host, Wari sister, for that. Because if we keep on running away from all these insults and what have you, when is it going to end? There's no ending sight on all this thing. So you just have to fight back, and that is one of the things our internal leader said in one of his quotes. So we have to stand up for what is right and just, because if you want to keep on withdrawing, you withdraw, they will still come to that place that you're heading. They will still do the needful and acquire you. So what's the point of it? You might as well just come out fully and go for tit for tat. Guys, like I said, I'm going to be taking probably maybe 1 minute of okay, maybe let's just do it 2 minutes. 2 minutes final submissions. Those on the mic. If someone else comes in, they will probably have 1 minute or 2 minutes as well. So I have to start with Shinadog. If you're there again, if you just have to start from the bottom. Shinadog, if you're there, if you can hear me, your 2 minutes final closing remark, please. Just make it 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Well, I don't know how much you say my talk centers much on the funding and supporting everything that our government is doing. Because when you have voted, like I myself have voted, for example, we are giving our government the legitimacy to do what they are doing. And when you register in the security system, like I myself have done, we are giving the government the global legitimacy it needed. When you patronize our own cryptocurrency, Ejema, Egigwe, you are like I myself I have done. You are giving our government the needed legitimacy. When you are a patriotic Biafran, you should apply for your ID. We are giving our government the needed legitimacy, but most especially, time waits for no one, because the battle this, if you have been hearing about the battle of Armageddon, let's not think it very far. The battle of Armageddon is Biafra land. So everyone, the two parties now, the part of light, which is we, the Biafrans, and the part of darkness, which is the Fulani, the British and other allies, they are all in a haste to win the war, but I believe they will never win over us. But we need to do the one we need to do because Chukwokika is a principled God. He's a God that works with laid down policies and procedures. God is a miracle working God. So you don't expect him to just perform magic without your own effort. So Biafrans, what is the essence of all these um, suffering, all the money we are acquiring, we cannot secure a place we can call our home. The God has given us our own heaven, which is our land, not somewhere in the sky. So let's just fight and secure it. And before I go, you know that no matter any country you have their passport, or no matter any country you are living for now, especially those of us that are in diaspora, which I believe that have this immediate fund that have it in their their disposal. Know that the best you can be in another man's country is a glorified refugee, and you are living on a borrowed time, even if you have that citizen. How do they speak this grammar? When those come to God, sorry if I speak it wrong, but when the time reach, there will be a stage if you reach, they will tell you that you know where you are from. You are not from here, and they can push you back. Even in this country, I have seen it happen before my very eye. And the guy say Biafran, he has business license, everything, passport. But one morning, Kochi that came to Babel, police landed his this thing. Instantly they say the woman he got married to have traveled, so therefore his passport is invalid. They bundle the guy from his shop back to, I believe, in Biafra land. The name of the guy is Joshua. I will not call his surname, but he's a popular guy here in my location. So those who know him. But for his mind, I'm thinking that he's arrived, and he's one of those that if you talk about Biafra, sometimes he will walk you out of his shop. But I'm not.
Oh my God, that's a shame. Like you guys is you making sense always, and then they knock you off or something. Maybe your location. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Anyway, thank you for that, Shinedago. That was been a nice one. And also, if you're there, please 2 minutes for your closing remark. Thank you. Is Nonso there? I think Nonso is not there. Helen Peters, are you there? If you're there, please 2 minutes for your closing remark.
Yes, thank
I
you,
am
our
here. I
host.
am
God
here.
bless you.
I am here.
No, let me finish. Let me
Let
finish.
Helen Peters finish.
You are fast.
Ellie, you know your voice is. We enjoy your voice well. Well, they're supposed to. That's it. For bring Sister Ellie for last now, because
Oh,
Sister Ellie,
the
they
fact
really
is I'm
give
a
them
little
woto
bit
woto.
busy right now. That is why.
Go ahead, ma. Since we are closing,
Yes,
no problem.
thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to appreciate you guys for what you have done. We keep doing it. We will not stop. We will keep fighting them with whatsoever propaganda they will bring. We will counter it 100 million because they know who we are. You understand? You were talking about cow eating cassava. Those cow eating cassava, that place is my own place. It is called Isoko Urobo. And from Isoko, you understand? The place they were eating the grass, the crops, the villages from Isoko Gogogo. You understand what I mean? But our people are still romancing with these people. They don't know that these are aliens that have come to devour them. You understand? They don't know. They are washing them. They are giving them houses to rent, giving them their land to rear their cattle and all that stuff. They have taken over Isoko. As I'm talking now, they have taken over our land. Our people don't know what is going on. Upon all, we'll be speaking and doing everything to make them wake up. They are not waking up. And I'm ready. I will be the happiest to see that they will be attacked and let them know what is going on. You understand? I have told them that they should go and look at what these aliens have done to the Northerners, the Hausas, who hosted them for ages. For ages. Look at how they are wiping them out. You will see how they are lining people, dead bodies on their roads. They will lie them down that they will bury in their mass graves. These people, they don't know what has come to them. They are still accommodating them. I pray that God Almighty will rescue them, because I'm going to still use my language to speak so that they will hear, so that they will not have any excuse to give on that day. We did not hear, we did
Take,
not know that these
take,
people are aliens. So no,
take
they
extra
are
2
hearing
minutes for
our
that.
message. Sorry?
Take extra 2 minutes for that.
God bless you. Thank you very much, our host. So I'm going to use it to speak to them, because enough is enough. You cannot continue to be doing that and you think you will go scot-free. Fulani, they will study you. They will want to know everything, both your forest. I believe they must have built those their nonsense out in our forest right now. Because before they are doing this now, they are getting to attack them. I know they are getting ready to attack them now. That is why they are gradually coming out. Now they are eating their crops. Very soon now they will just round them up and attack, because our villages, they are very, very small. So I believe God will rescue them. And thank God our nation is coming out. That will be the only savior that will save them. If not, they will be gone. Thank you very much. Wa we so come out, manu wa do me monu wa bo bien savi ni ovo. Me monu wa bo bi ya veza me monu wa bo bi. Meriefu wa dini na nana. Wani wari no nya zero ku wana ha. Imelu ave a we fulani na nere ve wori neri koze kobona. Anyeri study rindi. Anyeri ro wa fi obo. Anyete ni e wori po bi no ajilu no po bi, because e panorona. What it a very wori na anye bi mo fi ve wori no. Ime mo fo fanare bona born if you very wori no. So wagbeni eluhu ayete atake ni iviole wa ma hele wagberu won ro ka wo na nana je ve wori hin wagberu won ro ka yin hin ore e ka korin oboja bere he tu uzoni te bobi yan bi mi wa iviole wa bobi na wa ko makuku gbe so na wa lawo nana di ìgbìlẹ̀ gbóyàrísà àríolówó àti bípòwò ọmọ bàbá náà yẹzẹ nínú nàrí pé àrèrè yẹrọ kàrà kọ́nìjọ́ rẹ̀ wàrí èèyàn mẹ́mẹ́fù wà náà wà gbéra màrí vẹ́ẹ̀nẹ̀ nà hàn àwọn láti mú wá ìpè náà bínú wàtí bẹ̀ excuse of wàtí gífì òkè náà títè but mẹ́fù wà nínú wáyà yín fi òbọ̀ fi vóòtù wá yín vóòtù Biafra yẹn wò má wájọ wọ́fọ́lẹ̀lú wá fífí ọ̀họ́ ma wọnụ mara vere egwu Nigeria ha Biafra onye woma wanyi votu roki Biafra senam lenina ma nevo jan mariare nanu ma neve ma we hospital ma we schoolu ma we wariofo mari nevo janano wanyanyi votu esavini mewonu wakpobi ma si egwario ehe watanu wanyo ha wanyo no mevu wana warienyo. Thank you very much. God bless every one of you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to my people. God bless you. Thank you. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much. That's why we are here, because our people need to understand that the only hope that they have is Biafra. And they have to do everything to support our government in whatever little way they can. Even by just merely sit at home. Just that alone, it's causing a lot of problem in the Islamic State of Nigeria. Anything at all that the government brings out, they have to obey it. If that alone, that is a big deal. Thank you so much, and they will understand. And I'm telling you, Helen Peter, just like what our brother Nonso said, your voice is golden. Honestly speaking, this is unbelievable. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the work that you guys are doing for our people. At the end of the day, Biafra will emerge. Nonso, your 2 minutes, please.
Thank you very much, Mazi Jidewa. Man, very soon, my father's back home. Nemwe, eledimwe, ndowne o. Ahugwani, every day I can gila baby ni atalo. Because if you need in this zoo, and the terrorist Nigerian army here were men. Even Kete 1967. Otegwari ebeno. On want anything I like king. On want anything I like kuko ebene. Our freedom has to swear I can. Any I can give, any I can give, me this you. He made this bondage. He made a ketene. He made gun away butcher on your will. Any I can give a because so kicken who okay many were kodo for our leader Mazina Bicano. Unu kelero maybe nani Mazina Bicano yakwe kodo. Ni on your lobby. On your will jeme chani ni freedom ahụ. Or maybe amari munu unu leche ni abari iberibe no biade unu freedom. Amari mbuni unu leche mgbe maybe amari onye unu buche Aso Rock amari onye unu buche ebe ahụ ole ekuchi n'unu ukwu amuna ahụgwo ihe meni akwoma the other day. All these things ya ka ile ekwu because I saka ekpuke ọnụ because I ha gi ekpuke ọnụ okay many like maybe onwani ihe leme because unu nwa ri ebe ahụ kike hụ na onwani ihe unu kesaka eme unu enwe phone unu enwe internet ukpo aria television area ye keri ya ke hụ ewe ke gi ihe ori ma ya hakala agwa wigi jugbo kike hụ na ndị ihe le we ndị Fulani we jugbo ebele wele repu we egbushikwe ndị ya elekwo ndị Fulani ya ka elezizikwo kike hụ na elezizikwo ndị police ndị army where was the known terrorists ya gili because oge no be on maybe we kidnap one Mazinam Kano. Mazinam Kano kidnapping ya we kidnap kwa because why gili eku this no maybe arrest. Ya hangila gikwa asụsa agwụkwọ unu. Ni Mazinam Kano ahụ unu hụ ile ebe ahụ ele ya sorry kwa ebe ahụ unu anyị le ya rikwa ebe ahụ. Anyị le ya rikwa ebe ahụ ya hai. Anyị kegi marini or was any other legitimate government? Yawu, the only legitimate government I want is kicking one. Yawu, this Biafra government in exile. Where Makaya. Musa Puha, the commander of Chief Army Defense Force, or terrorists in Yawan uniform. Okay, Poepo will work Opo House Prime Minister or Oleki, Ebo will wegi or Opo House Talon, Oleki. Prime Minister. But in the yala where the Baho, Biafra Liberation Army, the Lecheko Budan, we Baho, okay, Dilly channel with them. Or somebody where Finland, the Lapo, I'm an enemy hockey, where we try what many miss. We butcher what banting of 100,000, we no butcher rule, $500,000, so. $500,000. When we give away for that $500,000, kike huna. We give yenda hu we ndahu nine we give away for one hu we kike huna yewe in one community. Amani he work one hu kegi we me. But we kidnap one man Zinam the can. We la choose another person we kidnap. We see no le destroy the economy. But if when we kegi sponsor almost $500,000. We can give sponsor kidnapping of another person. We kidnap, well, that's where no be her, we can be her one who listen, no way, Jimmy, the kidnap who. If you read this thing, I hope our prime minister, government, I can reason what he can liberation, let's say all those names, let's see those level well I operated before, let's what that level I can. Why give why any will vote to? Jimmy, what they vote to? Where give why I say don't name, let them. When you guys no more than one in your black, don't also not Gary Nara because even well me that is all what channel you be. Asma Kalodi like this now who a bewele repu, Elequa terrorists, Eleziqua in the Fulani, the Nigerian soldier, Nigeria army, Nigeria terrorist army, where poor how we kidnap one, we kidnap one, we rape, gang raping. In Idenya, on when anybody can walk, on when anybody can sakapu has in Yeli, and when they marry, I won't give me our laugh free. So, Oga, ya Haigila Guno, Sidodonu, I need the cooperation of you people. I want to soon we are last soon to them, German they vote to. One Muniake vote to German they vote to, Mbunwegi Sita to Mosona do, a bowliri. Wegi wise wegi no Monday sit at home also na need just because of your life ya lo the channel law also na ndi hala hu meje be how well because in here can meet where the day okay meet where you can consequence the story of them because you have been paying you channel the government and also look work for that. Osologbe can go see for that. Osologbe can ye into because on the 2nd of December 2024, declare this our freedom. On the 2nd of December 2024, this year, few months from now, Yaka declare this freedom. Why get declare freedom? Before Nihu Chuku Nihu ya. Ya who cause all this terrorist army, this terrorist police. Ya haingila wunu kiken huna. Kiken ya kunu kegi marini anything ibu egbe ibu all those uniform. Ihe wule. Una marini well ya with the terrorists ila well just ihe gị hụ wee gbam ọsọ mmiri ya saka protect onwe gbam ọsọ nwe gị la nwe gị hụ ni wee washi nkọ na abịa achụkwa ụzọ wọbọ lamachani because nwe gị hụ nwe gị si hey stop there ọgwụ nwe gị buru ibuche memoto ọgwụ mmiri ihe ga-ewu wee kidnap nwere ihe ga-ewu wee wepụ your kidney wee chemederere about more than how many thousand penises of ụmụ ya kwee hụ ime trailer o nwere anybody ikwu okwu till today the China. So all these atrocities ya ha egila abịa ebin every time agila atalo ikwu olekesi na era la apụzi anya olekesi mebi anyị nwekwa ọrụ ihe anyị na-ekwu kiken hụ na ni the odiri ndụ na anyị ebi ebeni this kind of comfort anyị nwe ebeni kiken hụ na ya ka anyị chọọ na anyị nwe ozugbo ala anyị because anyị nwe ihe le anyị ka egisa ka dozie obodo anyị ehu agbọrọ chana anyị enyi lọde obodo ebu mba obodo ebu na ala ebe na-elekwa ya anyị achọzi ihe anyị chọọ ebe ahụ n'ụri nlasị ifiri ndị zoo. Okay, thank you very much Mazi. I will just take 1 minute. Let me just round it up please. Ifiri ndị zoo we position gbo onye owule in perpetual poverty ya ha unu ga-ebi elu like this ya na hụ environment ebele richard very very tattered onwere ezigbo ụlọ onwere ezigbo school onwere anything all these good things I na-emecha na enjoy ya ka anyị chọ na iwe ala Biafra dodonu ledim nemwe dodonu so ihe ha chọ ni recognize the only legitimate government ya wu Samuel Ekpa the only prime minister in one Biafran Republic government in exile and the Biafran de facto government in the homeland. Dodoni Okarina Emma, Biafra Abiagwo. God bless you all. Biafra is here. Musa, you can continue to cry a river from now, rant from now till I know you are your co-hosts. You can continue to rant from now till tomorrow.
No, sir, have you submitted? Okay, I think he submitted or something. I'm not quite sure what happens. Biafra First Love, if you dare, please, 2 minutes for your closing remark. Please make it just 2 minutes, please. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, G.D. Walker. Thank you, everyone, for your submission. And thank you for giving me another chance. Sure, total disintegration of Nigeria is a permanent solution for all. It's definitely going to save lives. It's going to stop the colonization of this evil empire called Britain or UK. It's going to restore peace to the people of that area called Zoo or Nigeria. It's definitely going to restore peace for our people that has been dying since 1900. It's definitely going to give us a chance to build our own nation and get us out of this contraction, amalgamation, and forceful joint. It's just crazy. We just need to get out of it and disintegrate this Nigeria. The name is evil. The country is collapsed. The government is not in existence. It's a scam. Everyone there is a foreigner. And then we people of Biafra, we need to stabilize ourselves. So we need the total disintegration of Nigeria permanently, so that we Biafran can have a permanent solution to start building our nation, training our kids, doing what we know best. Thank you all so much. We cannot stop. We must donate. We must vote. I've been helping a lot of people vote. We must take it upon ourselves. It's like preaching the word of Jesus. You have to go out there and talk about it and win souls. People who are not ready. People who are not ready may be ready, but people who deny themselves may be the lost souls. So I thank you all for making this possible every day. I will join again tomorrow. I'm so glad I can only talk once in a while when the Spirit moves me. I appreciate you all and what you're doing. I know this is going to take us home. And this platform is already building a great nation, helping all of us to reset ourselves, getting ourselves ready for a great nation. We all love our PM. Nobody lets him love him less. He's a great man. We thank Nnamdi Kanu. I just heard an update. I don't know if it's a fake news. Somebody just mentioned that Nnamdi has disappeared from the prison. Please, somebody confirm
No,
that.
just don't worry about that. That's just they're looking for stories.
Exactly. But it would be a good news if he's disappeared for sure. Yeah. He doesn't even need to be there in the first place. So I thank him. I love him so much. And I'm praying to see his welcome. There's nothing they can do now. He's told anything they do to him is terrorism. And they're already taking their hands off like, oh no, we're not terrorists. So release him. Thank you, Tukokikia. Thank you, Jide Walker. Thank you, everyone on this platform. God bless you all. Dewo.
Thank you so much, Indero. These people, that's why we all have to follow our Prime Minister. We all do that. But whatever it does not come from the government, it does not exist. Most of the times they try to play these pranks because they know that their ship is sinking, just like Obi told them. So they will try to play this prank and see if the government is going to react. So as soon as that information, I've seen that information a couple of hours ago. If anything that happened within a couple of seconds, like 30 seconds, and the Prime Minister did not tweet it, even if the Prime Minister is in a meeting, he always have his phone with him. So if he did not tweet it, forget that, and that thing is fake. They just want to see if the government is actually, like up to date. Happened there and there, but these are non-starters. Thank you so much, Biafra First Love, for that wonderful closing remark. Chukuma Eze, if you're there, please, your 2 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chukuma, please, before you go, let us just take Shinwe. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. Shinwe, I'm so sorry. I forgot that you're at work. I would have just given you the mic. I did DM you. I don't know if you
I'm
got it.
at work. Can I just say something?
Just go ahead, please. Sorry, I'm so sorry for that. I
Hi,
should have waited.
JD Work. Thank you for giving me mic. Thank you. Otu nwa nwanyị, Warri Sister Chinweze, Emeka Nonso. Thank you, Helen Peter. Thank you, all Biafrans, all the ministers in the house. I just want to say, like my sister said, the total disintegration of Nigeria will bring the higher level of criminality down to maybe at least to a very low level, and then it will help us to stand tall among all other nations, and then at least the Westerner will respect us. When you travel, you will take your passport with a pride, not like people who are traveling with Nigerian passport nowadays. When you travel it, you will hide it, because if you don't hide it here, if they see in the airport, they will arrest you because they will think you are a criminal. Maybe you're carrying drug. Our president now. No, their president is not my president. Their president now is a drug lord. So when they see you with that passport, for real, you are a criminal. So and again, I just wanna say something to people who are listening, especially the people who are in America, Europe. So please, tomorrow is our fundraising as usual. Please endeavor to donate. Don't forget that we have BLT tax. Don't forget your weekly tax, everything $5, $1, $2, $3, everything helps. We need to we need to go and leave this evil entity alone. And we can just be who we are. We are Biafrans. We are great. And I'm proud to be a Biafran. Thank you so much for letting me talk at least a little bit. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, our sister Shiwa, for that submission and part of a closing remark as well. I'm so sorry because I actually forget that you were at work. It's when I giving you the mic, but when I looked, that's why I DM you. If you check your DM, you see my message, and I said, "Oh
It's
my God,
okay. It's okay.
yeah, I'm
Just
so
I don't
sorry for
want you
that."
guys to hear the noise.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. That's our admin from I think Ohio or so
Oh,
Chicago. No
yeah.
question. Ohio. Thank you so much. I want to busy man, but thank you so much, Shima, for always coming by.
I
And
miss you guys. Always at work. That's why I don't even.
no, it's all
Worry,
right.
sister.
We understand.
Hi.
We understand. We
Good
understand.
afternoon, my sister. God bless
Good
you.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shima.
It's still morning. We are still in the morning over here.
Okay, this is
All right.
evening, almost.
Thank you so much, our sister. And Chukwumeze, please, I'm so sorry for that interruption. You can go ahead. Your 2 minutes, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Na gbanyere perika ma buko ka anụ ihe.
Yeah, thank you again. Asị ka m kelee unu sa unu emego ọfụma. Ụmụ ndị mbụ na ndị egede ekele m onye ọbụla. You understand? Let us keep on doing what we are doing. You understand? Now is the time we need to do more. You understand? Onye ọbụla na-etinye ezu ọkụ. Put fire on them. Anywhere you go, you understand? You should be anti-zoo, anti-Nigeria. So thank you so much, Jidewak and San Ima Fumata, for coming again to host. One day I need to host this space. You understand? One day I need to host. Maybe a day I'm off and I'm home all day. I will host and Otunwamwaya, you must be my co-host too. So we're gonna do this together one day. But anyway, I thank each and every one of us, you understand, for coming today. Thank you all. Let's continue to give our Prime Minister the support. You understand the support he has. You understand? Depending on the kind of leader you have, is how the people will look like. And you can see we are gaining recognition. The thing that these who don't understand is they don't know that our government is a well-recognized government, and it's like they are still living in the past. They think it's 1967 to 1970 when they will just be talking anyhow, and everybody will be running to help keep the zoo. Now, the zoo is expired. Even Britain, they know it's expired, and them too, they are running helter-skelter. So let us support, donate, vote, contribute money. Money is freedom. Freedom is not cheap, it's expensive. And all our ministers, thank you so much, for coming here. And please, when you guys come, let us know who you are as a minister so that we can always address you guys, you understand? So that these people will know that aside from our prime minister, we have a lot of ministers around him because they think that we are online country. They don't know that we are now a government, a real legitimate government. Even Trump, in his campaign sponsors, recognize our prime minister, you understand? The Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. So please let us know so that we can start acting, doing things officially. Thank you so much, and I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, Chukwumeze, for that wonderful one. And you touched the points that you need to touch. Thank you so much. I don't want to go into detail because it's
I'm
all.
sorry, one more thing.
Yeah. Okay, go
Miss
ahead.
Minister Emeka, I know you are here. You are listening on the section. Please, in the Biafra shop, can you guys make available like pin for that has to do with Biafra declaration pin, so that when we are coming, we can put something on our clothes. You understand? To show, make us official as official delegates coming to Finland. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. And regarding the host that you were talking about, just try and do it. I'm telling you, it's just by accident that I've started, and today, look at it. Like anyone can do it. Yeah, I'm being honest with you. Before you do it, well, it's gonna be a little bit challenging for the first time, but before you know it, you be flying. So because we need all help that we can get, honestly speaking. If everyone have to be doing like half a day because of the differences in time zones and what have you, I'm telling you, this is what the zoo cannot stand. With their home money and everything, we are hitting the way it hurts. And that's why we are making our government part of the thing that our government is making progress. Because even this app that we're using, you never know what's going to happen, my brother. I've been honest. So let us use it, max it now that we have the advantage, unlike before. You remember before, Oyendu, almost 50 Mazin and the Kano Twitter pages. Like Mazin Kano, you don't know which one is which. The Oyendu create one photo. It's a photo, they'll just copy it and put another one, DSS people. Officially, they'll make it official because Twitter was involved. That's why they will not verify him. But look at today. The game have changed. Just to tell you that the hand of Chukwuka Biama is in what we're doing. And this is the appointed time. That's why everything is coming together. Thank you so much, Chukwu Menze, for that. Our co-host, Wari Sister, the mic is yours. Your closing remark, please. Thank you. Is our sister there? Wari Sister, are you there?
Yes, so I'm here. Oh. It's my
Okay.
turn, right?
Yep, your closing remark. Thank you.
Aha. We don't come, we don't do, we don't finish. We won't go now. Our people, our people. Everybody don't talk everybody don't hear everybody don't listen, everybody know wetin to do, everybody know wetin go do. So with the tomorrow na another day we go still gather here again wey we go take dey carry am dey go, we no go tire. Our PM na him dey for front and we dey for him back, we dey follow am gidigba gidigba, no shaking. The Musa say he love our PM. That's why him name no dey comot for him mouth. If not, our PM never do anything wey go make am dey call him name. The time when he's supposed to dey call our PM is supposed to be after on the 2nd of December. Ehen. If you dey call PM name that time, we go know say yes, you dey call am for a purpose. But right now, you no get any right to dey call am. If you okpa yourself, you no get right to dey call our PM name. They are not qualified to dey call that man name. So make dem leave him name in peace so that e go scatter zoo in pieces. So now our brothers, we don't talk and finish, nothing to talk again, but make I just take small my language because I know some una wey dey hear pidgin English, some of una no dey hear Urhobo, some of una dey hear pidgin English. So the pidgin say we don't take and take talk wetin we wan talk finish. We don tell una say na Biafra na im go save una. All this obodo oyibo una dey run dey come, so make una no run come again o, because our land go become obodo oyibo go come become zoo. Because now because of us now made their country be like obodo oyibo, that time will come be obodo Biafra. Now we go be they go dey run come our side because they know say now we get the oil, they know say now we get the resources when they take they live like a better person. The thing when they take they live like better person, the good road wey they get for here, the good hospital, the good school, the good government wey they get for here. So everything good road, good bus, they give from 60, they will give you free pass, make you take the waka anywhere where you want to the waka go. Now because of us, so now me they feel they do it like that. The minute we come turn to Biafra, the table go come turn round, oh, you go turn round like Baba share. Now then, even right now, say they suffer. As the thing they hit the for yonder, now say they suffer for Obodo Ibo. Make una not go enter sea, so now won't come Obodo Ibo again. Make una not go desert, so now won't go Obodo Ibo again. No, Obodo Ibo they come Biafra land, oh, our people. Make una hear and hear us well. All those people I know when they see today say, una no go see am again. They say the devil you see, I be the Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. Will they come? All those things go be part of the history what we go they give. If you see, because God love us well, now He give us Oyendu. For God so loved Biafra. God so loved Biafra again the second time. Loved by this Ogene Osolobrugwe, like no so talk. Ogene Osolobrugwe. Now so we dey call am too. God love us well when America give us those where they carry us, the banners they go. And we no go stop. We no go stop now to don't enter that promised land. Oh. the promised land, dem no be wetin dem go count. The milk and honey when e full am, na gidigba, una go eat sotey, una go tire. I don talk am before. Say old mama, old papa, dem go give dem free house wey dem go dey stay, dem no go dey pay rent. Whether you born pikin, you no born pikin, government go look after you. We don talk am before. If you dey work, you finish university, before you dey comot for university, the work dey ready, dey wait for you. Wetin dey there? You dey work, your pension dey there for you. As you dey finish work for your pension, you go dey get money like as they dey do am for here. Wetin happen wey we no go get am? That is why we be Biafrans. Many things dey wey we go carry comot from Finland come throw away for our obodo Biafra. Abeg, the only thing wey we want make una do now na to support our leader wey dey call Samonekpa. E never too late. If na over 10p, 10 naira, $10 now you get, abeg just go throw away and put for there, because e go a long way for am. E no need anything for you. E only need small money wey go take scatter this zoo wey be say their eye don blind, their ear don deafen. Only wetin dem know na destruction, and the destruction na our leader dey carry the country away for im hand. So I don tell una small thing o, make una take una big ear, make una take am take hear am, and make una take am take swallow am for belle, make una take am take do something. So urobo wa do, mini urobo wa do, oni evume esi elini ojisoko, oni evume esi noso ojore rain. Now otewere bego no ju urobore, mini kokwo urobo, otani overo, okay nene a fly with gravy. Wo we raw, wo mini raw. For kide, wo be si Samonekpa. You feel like your dear. Or big vivia akbo. Or we come eje. But on ya jobo. On not gonna horokawe. On not gonna wogu. On not gonna worry oja. For kide, on oja. O yemi okewe. For kide, fulani. I re ko oja. But it's Samonika. Re ko ọka wakpo, ọka wutome, ọka wuvioromo, oye for ki salmon over via. But igwe Nigeria and I gonna kidnap rain. Igwe Nigeria and I gonna way only but o sure o mamare ono mudia gidigba ubuka ogene ono ogene koi palote I plane ororo na kemuke se te ebiko o wan kuma kugbe rere o ma vote I vote of oyo gonna wakoma ono ma kwos of ovo forkide onye no wa we go forkide izu na one hana I gari de wasa there igari ashi itu naira jobo opi 4,000 something na what's at the gari oniere onion wori oja cosra fokerere onirere osiwe ni ojana so obowoke ru rere wo no ojana ki vote na ko woke ru ebiko o ma vote igwe fulani vagwa fulani vs men igwe idwiko aikwiko evovra agwa isoko evovra agwa irobo aikwikota isamon of kasa stop rain so biko o ma vote woke rere ufoma wotoma otome wotoma kayata mere voma o urobo wado mi sia
Hey,
warrior yeah.
hey.
I like that one. I love that one. Anyway, what is this today? If you bring trouble, come there, na yes, abi. He go take your head, carry him.
They go hear am, but we no dey carry loss o. Not try me o.
Especially when you can combine her with Helen Peters. Now, wahala is fine.
Oh God.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I just love this. No, so with this one, where your hand there up, I think you stopped that probably.
Don't be you talk wetin make me raise my hand again up now.
Oh,
As
my
you say, what
brother, I
is
beg.
and Helen Peters don't join together. So
I beg, no, sir, I won't go sleep. I beg.
sorry, Mazi Jidewa.
Thank
You
you
know,
for
No,
waiting make me just raise my hand up now. As I just raised my eye up now, see waiting you post now 4 hours ago. Now say good make I remember the Zoom. Waiting they talk for there. You know understand. I say as I look up for Jumbotron, I see waiting you post 4 hours ago for there. You understand? He say Niger Delta don't give the zoo They say, make I look at Niger Delta group. They don't give the zoo 14 days ultimatum. Hey, wow. To release our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Hey. So I want to use this one to end them. Because, you know, at the talk say that thing when they call Musa says, I say, whether na human being or na animal. Be na that stubborn fly will refuse to hear word, we follow dead body entire side grief. Nobody don't answer me since yesterday I asked that question. But anyway, I don't expect any answer from anybody who we all know the answer. So that's why they talk now. And since everybody don't talk, federal court don't talk, release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they don't release them. United Nations, even they say they talk for their own pockets, they not release them. Biafrans don't talk, they not release them. Our prime minister don't talk, they don't want release them. And this man not do anything, no. Which I want just talk, we say, I beg, anytime after this 14 days, once he pass this 14 days, any DSS agent will come Biafra land. Anyway, when I say Biafra land. In fact, if care is not taken, outside Biafra land is wanted. Any DSS agent, if they not release our leader, because this country is getting too much, it's getting too much, it's getting too much. Now, human being they there, not be spirit, not be robots, with only one shirt, and not do anything. Any DSS terrorist agent where we see for Biafra territory or outside Biafra territory, anywhere where in this guy is a corner, we go kidnap you too. You are wanted. Make thunder fire all of them there. On a kidnap somebody where say no do anything for years. Release and no one release her. On they wait for waiting the minute and not the waiting minute or waiting these people we don't give on an ultimatum now. This group we don't give on another. They wait for waiting they want to. Instead of not to even release her the next hour on a still keep quiet, we no go talk anything much concerning the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu because we did focus on our goal that to get Biafra. This Mazin Nnamdi Kanu on our home. Even for the delay, for the time delay and everything we wanna do, I swear to Almighty God, I must pay. You people must pay. For kidnapping him alone, you will pay. For keeping him there innocently, you will pay. For allowing him, denying him healthcare and all those things people denied him, everything, you will understand the meaning of Biafra. You people will understand the meaning of Biafra. Because if Biafra come, any Nigerian, nobody outside, no, 1 minute, anybody outside the zoo or even around the world, even about, you no go feel bold. You cannot bold to see any Biafra citizen. When you see Biafra citizen, you go to respect them past the kind of respect we will give all this. Or when you hear, you come out and see American passport, you see American, you will give Biafrans that kind of respect. That is where we are going to. We are not fear. We are not scared. We know what we want. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu must be released before 14 days. It's not only, if you like, allow you to exceed that. There's no problem. We are focused. I hit my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nonso. But you don't know what I'm running away from because whenever it's 2 a.m. my own time, that's when like some people are waking up more, and so I don't like refusing people requests for mic and what have you. That's why I'm just running away. That's the thing. Okay, well, I can work in Our CBI is here. Okay, well, please maybe 2 minutes if you can manage 2 minutes, please.
My brother, I'll be very brief, very brief. Can you hear me?
You're audible. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Jidewak. You're one of the pioneers here. Die hard.
Zoo brief or Biafra brief.
Also, my minister. Also, my off your mic. Off your mic. Oh. Thank you so much, Jidewak. I just wanted to say thank you, and the listeners here. Another thing is we do not acknowledge the listeners enough, even though we want everybody to speak. But everybody on this space, speakers and listeners, are very important. I apologize for the noise. It's my little kid. Jidewak, whenever you host spaces, I'm always, in as much as I'm always very busy, I try to come up, but for some reason I can't. But today I say I must come. Thank you so much. Greetings to our Prime Minister, greetings to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, greetings to all the ministers. Jidewak, do you know? Hold on a minute, baby. Jidewak, do you know that in that you're Australia? Do you know in that you're Australia? Hold on. I'm speaking. Do you know in that you're Australia? There are some places now. See, you see, there are some places that even Australians cannot go because of this Islamization. I was seeing a documentary in Australia. An Australian could not go to a particular county or whatever if she did not cover her hair. In Australia, all my people, come down to the zoo. Zamfara in British Nigeria is gone. Borno in British Nigeria is gone. Their plan is to take over everywhere, whether we like it or not. So I remember Man Dukano said in one of his broadcasts, ISIS, not even small Boko Haram, ISIS, their grand Oga Patapata is coming. And believe it or not, they're already there in the zoo. So this is not about oil. This is not about resources. That is secondary. The primary thing is self-preservation. The primary thing is saving our people from extermination and extinction. In few years from now, we all will look back and thank the PM, thank Mazina and Lucano, thank everybody on this space for the efforts they have put in. Musa is busy doing this, that they behead people. For in backyard, that they behead people. Okay? So please, let us stay focused and let us continue. Every AJ mark counts, my people. Every AJ mark counts. Just as I always tell people, when you hear boom, millions don't come out. When you hear boom, 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 millions don't come out, and they no go replace themselves. In addition to that, the Biafran Republic government in exile, not in the homeland, have proscribed, like they've proscribed the Nigerian Boko Haram military, both Air Force, Navy, and everything. Christopher Musa, if you can hear me, you are a notorious terrorist, and we owe you no apology. You are a terrorist. Your colleagues are sending people to IDP camps in the north. You are sending Biafrans to IDP camps. Well, this generation, we've risen up to say enough is enough. We will stop you, and it's only a matter of time. Thank you so much, fellow Biafrans. Go to our government website, vote, support. Do not be ashamed if whatever you can afford. Like I say, every Ejema counts. Thank you so much, and God bless you. God bless Biafra. God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our own CBI, Christopher Okenwa, for that wonderful one. Our co-host and the Minister Otumwa have been battling with giving you the co-host. It's like it's not coming. And we can also speak about the mic is
Yeah,
yours for your closing
let
remark.
me say it again. Just calls, this interruption from calls. Yeah, but let me make my final submission. My brother Christopher, CBI, thank you for the last submission. Great Biafrans, my worry sister. Wado,
Eh,
Wado,
eh.
this today with her thunderous voice and our sister Helen Peters, your golden voice. Greetings once again. My submission before I was interrupted by calls was for those that are in love with cattle. So because of Suya, we are not going home now. You know, some people, if you ask them, why do you not want Biafra to go? They will tell you, Fulani are bringing onions and they are bringing Suya. That is nonsense. That a Biafran will say, this is why I don't want Biafrans to go. But you cannot stop us. Determine people wherever you may. You cannot stop it. Determine people because it is our right to fight for our lives, to live. Elohim has given life to everybody to live. But if you say we cannot live, man, we'll tell you you cannot live too. We didn't encroach in anybody's place. We are being done all manner of inhuman subjugation. We have suffered a lot, yet don't want us to go. And Biafrans, we are not looking for anybody to, or we are not looking up to anybody to give us our freedom. It is in your hand. We have had it from Dr. Chu Ayaba, our Prime Minister, President Kano. It is in your hand. Don't wait for anybody. No country will decide our fate. You have to decide it yourself. This is what I'm going to submit tonight. Good evening from my end. They want to
There were my brother and our minister and our co-host Otunwamoya for that wonderful one. It's been a long day today. I thought these people would actually succeed in bringing this space down. They come in numbers. They come several times. And luckily for us, you know, I was able to stable the whole thing. It was so fast, and I was very lucky that because I was actually sitting on my day. If not, had it been a stepped out, I wouldn't even have seen it. Twice within 10 seconds, but thank God, Chukwuka Biama, he make everything possible, and they will stable the ship until the closing time. It's even almost 2:30 a.m. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for
Mazi,
being here.
please. I just want to ask because Noso said he saw something that you posted. That
Yeah,
post about this militant from our side, is it from PM that posted it? Or where did
uh,
the news came from?
I think
Is it genuine?
our minister of information posted it.
Oh, okay, so which is
Yeah,
genuine.
exactly. So, but I haven't gone like to their this thing to check it out and say. But as long as our minister of information posted it, it means it's genuine. So, but the one that I did not believe, the one that someone was trying to take the mic now to ask the question, like they said, Oyendu escaped from DSS. Like that's not even possible. But these are just they try to deceive the gullible and change the narrative, but we won't buy to that their propaganda. The PM and the government is hitting them where it hurts. So my final submission tonight will be, there's this thing that just like what our brother was saying. Our Minister of Information posted something, says the Nigeria High Court orders immediate release of 313 detained suspected terrorists. This is not the first time, and the problem with all this is that where is these people going? These are hardened 313. These are not just their commanders and the head, their sponsors. They say they left the foot soldiers in the cell or prison. They released 313 of them. They are coming to Biafra because the heat is on the Islamic State of Nigeria at the moment. These people don't. Although one of our brother, I think, is in the Navy or something. He was on one program last week. I think I was listening to the program, and then he was telling us that he was a former, I think he's a Navy or something, a former Navy officer or something like that. He was saying that these people doesn't have anything with good information, credible information that he gave us that day. They don't have anything. So they are trying to go back to prison, that those people that they have arrested before, they will release them, and what they will do, they will send them to Biafra land straight away. They don't even do this 6 month program because The declaration is within 6 months. So this 6 months or 3 months program, they're saying they're doing. These people already know how to handle the gun and what have you. There was one before they're doing the rehabilitation. It was last year or two. The way the guy was holding the gun, and then they asked him, "Do you know how to shoot?" Before he said no, and then they found out that this guy was among the top commanders, but he pretend he was just a novice. He doesn't know anything until they gave him AK-47. So they are coming to our land to kill our people. And these so-called politicians from Biafra land, they would be their proposal, or maybe their bill that they're sponsoring in the Senate House floor or something like that. It's about how to stop the sit-at-home, how to arrest our Simon Ekpa, and how to kidnap and kill him, or anybody that is standing for Biafra. We are taking record, just like the Prime Minister said, because at the end of the day, these people, every single one of them will be judged in the Biafra court system. No, it's not going to be rigging or anything, but everyone have to face their day at court, because you cannot keep on doing this and people will just pretend that this is just normal. These terrorist Nigerian army, the ones that they did their food soldiers didn't kill, they will use trailer. Another checking point again, that's the democracy day they gave to our people. In a place called Ugu Onyema, also in Enugu, in Old Enugu State. Trailer in a checking point, because this is what they've been planning. Almost 25 Biafrans died, killed for no reason. Some of them might be someone that say, "Oh, let me go and buy something in that shop and come back with their car." Both private car, buses, what have you, vans, everything, squash like that. Do you even know what it takes for a trailer to fabricate and destroy up to 10 or 15 cars? That will tell you how speed these people are going. It's just deliberate. And this has been an ongoing something that's happening in Biafra territory all the time. Enough of this nonsense, and the government have said it, that any Dangote trailer is banned at night. He said it because they have been using all this nonsense. I don't know this one, if this one is from Dangote also, but the same MO is the same people. How can a trawler be able to destroy up to 10 tankers very close to a checking point where this thing happened? Checking point is where they kidnap Biafrans. If they cannot kidnap them, that's why the government have been warning them. Stop selling or hawking very close to these places. Give 1 kilometer away from them. This is exactly what the government is trying to prevent. We have prevented a lot of them from people not to go and protest because they know that they're going to kill them. At the end of the day, what the government is fighting, it's going to happen. That is the most important thing among that. Lives will be lost, just like they will keep losing people all the time. But it's not a good thing. But what can we do? We are better off doing everything to make sure we get out now than later on, because then it will be too late. I thank everyone that's been on space tonight. Thank God that everything works out in our favor. Thank you, Wally Sister, for being here. Biafra First Love, Helen Peters, thank you so much. And I can see, I think Helen Peters, she's requesting or something. Emeka Orago, Christopher Kenwa, thank you for being here. Global Shows TV, Frank, I know you've been battling with these people for a very long time. Ben Shoes, Archbishop of the Most High, David Nana, KC, Otuwamoya, our minister, thank you for being here. 555 Vision. Atejika, I gave you the man before, I don't know what happened. Shimon, Biafra Free Energy Tech, Shimon Koro. Amusha, you didn't speak today. I know that these people, they're targeting you. Whenever I speak the language of the heaven, they come for you. Tina, Ezebinoya, Ochukoshi, Lucky Star, Simon Eba, Ikuku Gentle Brains. Bethlehem, Simon is dead. She will thank you for being here. Lolo, Newama, also. Chibuke Shizi. Oselebe Biafra, Mint Ventures, Ngozi Chukwuka, also, Simon in the Stella, Ife, thank you for being here, Ben Wabon also, Eddie Funky, Angus, okay, Mazian Akalam, Executive, John, representative of Wisdom, thank you for being here, my brother, SY10 also, Udeagu also, Ugochukwu, okay, Vessel of Honor, Betty Ford, thank you for being here. Is today the 18 British victim Samuel and sorry for she Debere, sorry for that. Obasa lesson, John Emenike. There's a lot of people here. Please, if I didn't call your name, please forgive me. It's just it's been one hell of a day, but we did make it, and we close the space when we want to close it. This is what we want to do. And that is that's what happened. Helen Peters, your hand was up before you requested for the
Yes,
mic.
yes,
Just
yes.
have a few seconds, please. Thank you.
Let me just quickly chip this in. Like, they are releasing these terrorists. We should not just be quiet like that, because they are releasing them to come and fight against us. They are preparing them for the battle that is about to come. So we should not go back home and just sleep off. Oh, they are releasing them. Oh, no, they are not releasing them just for nothing's sake. It is because of the declaration of Biafra that they are releasing them. They are getting themselves prepared with these terrorists, and we will give it to them. That is the reason why our people should support with whatsoever that you have. If it is £5, anything that you have, nothing too small, it will go a long way, my people, because the war is at our door and we have to fight it ourselves. Nobody is supporting us. We are to support ourselves to free ourselves. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, our host, our sister, worry sister. God bless every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister Helen Peters, for that a quick one. And from the line in one of the statement in our national anthem, it says, "We shall triumph over them on this ordeal." And we shall triumph because what we are looking for is not anyone else's problem. Our property is what we're trying to protect. Our heritage is what we're trying to protect. Our race as people. We have become an endangered species in the Islamic State of Nigeria settings of today. We will not accept that. And we are actually lucky to even have people that is fighting for us. The rest of the region doesn't even have. That's why they this their crocodile eye. Who are coming from their Afonjas, honestly speaking. These people that will just wave a small dollar on their face and then they will change their position. But we have two solid men that are out to do this. They're ready to sacrifice their lives just for the interest of our people. That is what freedom of fighting stands for. Not anyone that is fighting freedom, the type of the show where I don't even want to mention him. It's just a ridiculous. It doesn't even happen. You'll be enjoying driving all along and you still have police escort. You can imagine that. And you claim that you're freedom fighter. The real freedom fighter has to be in exile, either in the grave or in the prison. And we have both. In fact, we have the three of them. Our eternal leader, Dim Chukwemeka Odumegwu, is in the grave today. Our leader, Onyendumazi Nandekano, is in their custody. And our prime minister is in exile. We have the three. And that three is what's going to give us that victory. I thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. We will not be accepting any other further requests. Went so far from my usual time. It's just too much, but thank God everything works out today. I thank you guys and I love you guys. We'll do it again next week once more. Thank you so much for coming and
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye.